This week on Weller Does Delmarva, we welcome our friend Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machine. Carol Argo stops by to chat before her big move to Cambodia. Ryan McCracken from Pittsville shares all the hot deals. Dwayne Miller from Greenwood Mennonite is here to talk about the annual Spring Festival. And George from Weller's talks shop. Our favorite handyman, Mark Johnson, drops in with some tips, and Dean dances in with some delectable delights. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy. And we are here inside Smith's Cafe if you'd like to stop by and watch the show in person. This is show number 245, and you're watching right here on My Cozy TV, and we appreciate you tuning in. And we're here each and every week, and like I say, you are welcome to get up and come on down and join us in person if you want. Also, if you're talking to us on Facebook, okay, we've got two different Facebook pages that are being monitored. One is Weller Does Delmarva, and the other one is Jim Weller's page. So if you're watching on Facebook or you want to watch on Facebook, that's where you go, Weller Does Delmarva or Jim Weller. And if you want to say hi or ask a question, Katie's right there. She's the one who's monitoring that, all right? Katie is not here today. I realized I didn't notice she wasn't here already. No, I'm just kidding. She's off for the day. Katie is going, I think, to New York with her daughter on a trip. So we've got Stacy here monitoring our Facebook pages. So anyway, good morning. And my first guest is Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. I'm not hearing it.
You're not hearing me?
Oh, I did as soon as I moved.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. So anyway, good morning, Colin.
Good morning.
Walls Service Center. Any flooding downtown Milford?
Flooding downtown
Flooding.
Milford.
Have you seen any flooding?
No,
Okay.
but I haven't really. Well, I did drive through downtown Milford, so no, I didn't see any flooding
wondered.
in downtown Milford.
There's a field down the road.
I saw
It's
it.
got an irrigation system in there, and the whole field's flooded.
Irrigation just a running?
Just a running like
No,
crazy. So.
wasn't.
All right.
Well, let's
Walls
hurry this
Service
up because
Center.
I've only got just under 3 hours left to get this commercial done.
Wow,
here, so.
that's a long timer there, isn't it?
So-
2 hours and 59 minutes. Okay. All right. Well, take your time. Pace yourself.
I noticed this morning on this monitor up here, we look
Yes.
very intelligent, or do we just look bright?
Very bright. Yeah. Okay. I can
thought
see the table pretty good.
Somebody
Why?
tried to turn up the intelligence on that TV, but all they could find was a brightness knob.
Oh, okay, because it's a smart TV.
Right.
All right.
All right. Hey, good morning. Wall Service
We're
Center
noticing
is
too many
open
things,
today.
okay?
We are.
The timer, the TVs. All right.
Hey, you know what they're not noticing?
What?
There's monitors in your ear from
Yes.
Mid-South Audio. You can't even
Mid-South
see them.
Audio. I can't even see them.
Yeah, so Jim's got these
Right.
in-ear monitors there, and you can't see
I
them,
have
but
this
he
little
can hear
control.
them.
Yep.
Yeah, it shouldn't
So-
be there. It should be on your side, but that's
Oh,
all
is that right?
Jim does everything his
Guys,
own
I have to
special
look
way.
at it. I did run the wire behind me instead of in front of me, and I
Yeah.
liked it in front of me because that way I knew it was there. Okay.
All right, Wall Service Center is open today. 8 o'clock will be open. I don't
AM.
know. I don't
AM.
know if we have any appointments available, but definitely give us a call.
Tracy,
Give Tracy
does know the answer. So
She
call her
will
at
know
8
the
o'clock
answer
sharp.
at 8 o'clock, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Air conditioning work is
Okay.
just going crazy right now, and
I bet it has.
we like it. We're
People
ready
are-
for it.
People
We're-
are demanding, I want cold air.
Right, and we're equipped to do it. We can handle it, and we can get you done, get the job done, and get you out of there and back on the road as soon as possible with cold air in your car. We're doing all kinds of stuff. We just did a clutch job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're doing exhaust manifolds and timing
So a
belts
clutch job
and
would mean it was a stick shift transmission.
manual transmission.
Manual transmission.
Right, yep.
Okay.
Yep, and so the clutch went bad. We pulled it out. I pulled it out. I actually had to do it. My fingernails are dirty. I don't like that.
Really?
But,
Okay.
you know, when you got to get it done, you got to get it done. So give us a call at Wall Service Center, 422-8110. You can always stop in. We're in downtown Milford, right where we've been. We've been in that building for 50 years, and we've been in downtown Milford for 60 years.
That's quite an accomplishment.
It is. It's quite an accomplishment, and I'm proud of it. And it's
Should be. Don't goof it up now.
That's the biggest fear.
I
always.
agree. Right.
So-
In other words, you're the third generation with the
Right.
fourth right behind you.
That's right. He's there
And,
working every day with me.
You want to make sure you don't goof it up on your watch.
That's right. Wall Service Center, 422-8110. WallServiceCenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in. Check out the entire downtown Milford while you're there. Lots of good things happening. I think there's a third Thursday coming up. It's probably going to be the third Thursday of this month. that they
Okay,
have
so
it.
this will be the first month of the year that's at a third Thursday.
Yeah, at least the 5th anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right, we'll see you.
All right, we'll see you. So anyway, we're here. We're live. We're inside Smith's Cafe, and Smith's Cafe is a full-blown restaurant. So if you want to come down and have breakfast, if you give me a breakfast review, we will be glad to purchase your breakfast. So you have to tell us how it is and how it was and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, here we are, and it's not windy, but it is rainy. On the way here, truly, I passed a couple fields that were completely flooded. One of them had an irrigation system, and I was thinking, man, I don't even know if they could move that thing. The whole field was flooded. And then I looked next door, and Clark's Pool, their parking lot was full of vehicles, and it's because the Hampton Inn parking lot flooded. Oh, we're on the radio. Ooh, good morning to my radio audience. I had no idea you snuck up on me. I was talking to the TV audience. So good morning to the Delaware 1059 audience. It's Jim Weller, and it is another episode of Weller Does Delmarva. And so anyway, just want to let you know that we're here. We're inside Smith's Cafe, and we just want to let you know that we're going to be here till 10 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock, okay? And I'm going to be talking to Rick Fowler in just a minute from No Nonsense Office Machines. I just got done talking to Colin Walls. Walls Service Center will be open today at 8 o'clock. Weller's Utility Trailers will be open today at 9 o'clock. And we're all ready for more business, okay? But I want to talk about our friend Dr. T. We give him a hard time, but he's a really good guy. Dr. Trillia. He's our chiropractor friend, and he's a good supporter of the show. And if you have never been to a chiropractor and you want to try one out and you want to get somewhere that's going to treat you almost like family, it's a real nice wellness center. They do massages. They do chiropractic care. They're very friendly. If you have insurance, they'll tell you what your insurance does and doesn't cover beforehand, not afterhand. But anyway, so it's a great place to deal. I've dealt there for years, whether you have a kink in your neck, whether you're just having some numbness somewhere or something like that. They help you with many different things. We're going to give you an offer where you can get a free visit at no charge just to see if what they have to offer will help what ails you, because they can't help everybody, okay? But anyway, so it's a Peninsula Chiropractic Center, two different chiropractors there. One is Dr. Bud, one is Dr. T. Real good guys. I've dealt with them both for years now. They also do massages, which is kind of nice because the massage lady, she works right hand in hand with the chiropractor for what you might have going on, whether it's your shoulder, your neck, or your sciatic nerve, or whatever it may be. So anyway, it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Look them up on Facebook, like their Facebook page if you would. You can look them up online at peninsulachiroCenter.com. And here's the free offer. The free offer is this. If you give a call to 629-4344, 629-4344, they're saying, hey, if you say, look, I've been to a chiropractor for years, never got the results I was hoping, can you help me? That's what this meeting will be about. You'll meet with either Dr. T or Dr. Bud, and they will sit right down with you, and they will let you know if what they have to offer will help what ails you. Okay? No charge, no copay, no deductible, nothing for that visit. If they can't help you, they'll give you some input on where they think you may want to go next. So it's kind of well worth meeting them and greeting them and seeing if they can help you out. You have to mention that you heard that offer at Weller Does Delmarva. So the phone number again, 629-4344. It's peninsulachiroCenter.com on the web. Okay? And like them on Facebook if you would. Now, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of things. Rick Fowler has stopped by, No Nonsense Office Machines. You hear us talk to him week after week and month after month, and he's been a great supporter of the show, and we want to encourage you to support his business. Oh, yes. I forgot. I got an intro I want to play. Is that okay? So everybody watching and listening, are you ready? This is going to tell you what's going on today's show. I forgot all about it. Here we go. I'm ready.
Week on Weller Does Delmarva, we welcome our friend Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machine. Carol Argo stops by to chat before her big move to Cambodia. Ryan McCracken from Pittsville shares all the hot deals. Dwayne Miller from Greenwood Mennonite is here to talk about the annual Spring Festival. And George from Weller's Talk Shop. Our favorite handyman, Mark Johnson, drops in with some tips, and Dean dances in with some delectable delights. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
There we go. That was cool Bobby B. Bob Backman does that for us, and that tells you everything that's going to happen over the next 3 hours. It's a busy show, action-packed. And again, you are invited to come on out to Smith's Cafe in Seaford and watch the show live. It's made from scratch. It's not rehearsed. This wasn't pre-recorded, and we couldn't do it the same way twice if we had to. Now we're going to talk to Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning, Jim. That's kind of distracting.
Is it really?
I keep looking for the president. I think there's Secret Service or something going on here.
I kind of like him. So how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great this morning, even though it's raining.
It is raining.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
It is. Do you get a lot of business? I mean, do people say, well, I got nothing else to do. Let me go
It's
talk
apparent
computers?
this week. I mean, we've been very busy this week. And
Okay.
I'm thankful for everybody that has stopped by to see us this week.
All right.
We
So
take-
rain or shine, you're open.
Rain and shine, we're open. In fact, give us a call ahead of time. We'll walk out to your car and we'll get the computer out for you.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And we'll even fill out the paperwork over the phone. You never have to get out of your car.
Really?
Sure.
Curbside service almost
Yes.
at No Nonsense Office Machines. Now, a couple different things. First of all, not so much business, but are you looking for somebody to do some roofing work?
We're looking for somebody to fix my roof, yes.
Fix your roof. Okay. So could we just throw that out there? If somebody...
Sure. I've got a roof. A gentleman installed for me. The roof looks
missing in
fine.
action now.
Yeah, he's missing in action now, but the roof looks good except for we have 2 leaks.
All right.
And we're not
This is
sure.
at your home?
This is at my home, yes.
Okay. So a roofer. that
So
might
somebody
want-
that might be able to know what's going on, help us
Right.
out. It looks like it's leaking from maybe a
Right.
flange or something on top of
But
the
you
roof.
don't need a brand new roof, but you need somebody that knows enough about roofing that says, hey,
Come on, yeah, get up
right,
on my roof
okay.
and fix it
You're
for
kind of
me.
in a hurry.
Yes.
Is that right? You're
My
kind of in a
wife-
hurry.
My wife has told me very plainly
well-
I have to get this fixed.
Right, if you have to fix it yourself. So anyway, so that's that. So now No Nonsense Office open today, 8 o'clock?
Open today at 8 a.m. Be
All
there
right.
until noon today.
Okay.
Later if I'm needed, but
Okay.
till noon. We're open during the week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
All right.
We can also make you a special appointment if those hours don't suit. A lot of people, if they work 9 to 5, they don't have time to stop by and pick up their
Okay.
computers. Give us
Very
a call. We'll meet you.
accommodating.
Yeah, we'll meet you before you have to go to work. We'll meet you after work. Whatever you need.
Whatever
to
it takes within reason.
Sure.
All right. Now you sell laptops, tablets, computers.
Laptops, tablets, cell phones. Well, we don't sell cell phones, maybe used ones. If you
Right,
need one, we'll sell
right.
you a cell phone. But we'll fix cell phones, fix tablets.
Okay.
We'll also fix laptops, computers of all makes and models,
Okay.
even somebody else's. We don't mind.
Okay.
Copiers, shredders. Even have an opportunity this week. We're being told to work on a 1971 jukebox.
You kind of work on anything, don't you?
Well, we told the gentleman I've never worked on one personally,
Right.
but
But
more
you
than
know
happy
the-
to take a look at it. Well, we know a
won't
lot
leave it
about
any worse than you
electronics.
found it.
Yeah, we're not going to make it worse, so we'll take a look at it, see if we can fix it for them.
All right. Estimates. I guess people don't even need estimates, really, do they?
Well, we do estimates. Most estimates are free.
Okay.
Uh,
So you kind of assess it and say, here's what we think you're looking at.
Correct.
But I think it's like anything else. Sometimes you can get in the middle of it and say, oh, there's more.
There's more.
Right.
Exactly.
I would, we have that with trailers. We work on a trailer and tell somebody here's exactly what it's going to be. And then we get in the middle of it and say, well, there is more.
There is more.
So.
and that's the idea. Estimates aren't,
Right,
guaranteed.
they're not
You know,
absolute.
They're not absolute. They're estimates.
Right.
So
We're estimating. We're not absoluting.
we try to be as good as we can
Right.
to do those estimates. So, yeah.
But, anything we would find, somebody else would find. It's no different.
No.
It's just we're the ones that get to give you the bad news
The bad
sometimes
news.
more than once.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, you sell stuff. You got new stuff. You got used stuff. You got a whole showroom full of
Yes.
stuff.
Well, we sell Samsung, Toshiba copiers.
So you're like an authorized
Samsung and Toshiba, HP, Brother,
Oh, oh,
Acer,
oh.
Asus. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much all manufacturers. We're warranty centers for Brother. We're
So you're like a
warranty
big
center.
box store without the big box store prices.
Correct.
In other words, you're locally owned, locally operated. You can work with people a little bit better, a little more personalized service.
Yes.
In other words, so same products they can get anywhere else,
Yes.
just service that they can't purchase anywhere else.
Correct. That's how we try to make up for not being able to sell at box store pricing. We
Right.
throw in that extra customer service. We'll deliver
Right.
it free of charge. We'll set it up free of charge.
Hook their printers up and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we'll answer any questions, any problems, any
Okay.
issues that you're having. We'll take care of them for you. We did have where somebody bought an HP printer, not one that we normally would supply. It was more of a discount house or a big box store brand.
Okay.
But we did order it and get it for them.
Okay.
A little cheaper one, but they called and said it wasn't working properly. We went and actually picked it up for them. We dealt with HP for them, and we got it. HP actually exchanged it for them.
Really?
So, and we make nothing on that. We just want good customer relations. We want our customers happy.
Yeah. And that's what I hear. I talk to people all the time that, have heard you on the show, get up with you and say, boy, that Rick Fowler, he's like a regular Joe. Like, even though your name's Rick, in other words, they call you a regular Joe. He did a good job. He gave me service better than I thought it was going to get. His prices were fine. I'm happy.
Yes. We recovered some data this week. It was kind of a challenge. Gentleman was running a business off of an old system, about 12-year-old system.
Okay.
And he kept saying he needed to get it into us and have us take a look at it for him and possibly get a new one. And it turns out that it crashed on him before he actually got it to us. He lost all his data, couldn't get it, had trouble, accessing that data. We were able to recover all of his data.
Really?
And fix his QuickBooks, his account information.
On a 12-year-old system?
On a 12-year-old system.
Good job.
Were
you surprised?
I was surprised, to be honest with you. It was a challenge. It was a little bit more of a challenge than we were used to. Most systems are usually easier to get the data back on. This one was a big challenge. But we were able to get it back. We sold him a new computer. We set it all up for him. And, he picked it up yesterday. I'll probably give him a call Monday morning to see if he's happy.
Isn't that nice? That's a good job. All right, so what's next? Selling, buying? What do you got going on?
Well, I'd like to sell some copiers.
Okay.
Samsung has been bought out by HP.
All right.
You and I had discussed that previously.
Yes. Yep.
I'm safe to announce that at this point. So Samsung products are now HP products.
Okay.
Not sure when they plan on changing the name or if they plan on changing the name or keeping the Samsung logo. But the Samsung is still the same. It's still the same machines. They're still great service. We've had a little bit of work getting the warranty information and getting the services all changed. The website's all changed, so it's all been new to us.
Wow.
But we are up to speed. We're ready to go. We've got new distributors now, with the HP, and actually the pricing has gotten better.
Wow.
So with
That's
the new
encouraging.
distributors and with the new HP contacts, the pricing has gotten better. So now we're going to be doing some new quotes for everybody that we had done quotes previously for that are holding off because of the price. We're going to start re-quoting those again, and saying, hey, now
if
they're
you talk to me
cheaper.
once, talk to me twice.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're interested again, if you had talked to us previously and I missed you, please contact us again. Pricing has gotten a lot better.
More better.
More incentives.
Kinda like that.
They actually have more incentives. They have better leasing opportunities, 0% leasing. So there's a lot of opportunities out there now.
So now would be a good time for somebody that's maybe got a copier that's 3 to 5 years old or whatever.
Yes.
And says, maybe I want to trade it in or upgrade or something like that, or sell it themselves and then get a new one. Now, talking's not going to cost nothing.
Talking's not going to cost anything. We don't charge you to come out. And like I said, we come out and evaluate your office and see where we can help save you money. Even if you're not a customer of ours, and it still holds true. If you're not a customer of ours, it doesn't matter. We just want good relations. We want to show you can trust us. We'll come out free of charge to your office, evaluate your system that you have now, give you a second opinion. If somebody has told you how much they could fix it for and you just want that second opinion, make sure you're not getting, somebody's not trying to do you wrong.
Just being sure.
So we'll give you an honest estimate. We'll give you an honest idea of what's going on. If they're treating you right, we'll let you know they're treating you right.
Really?
But we may be able to save you some money, so it never hurts to give us a call.
Wow. All right. Well, anyway, what else do we want to say? Where are you at?
22416 Lewis Georgetown Highway. We're 2 miles east of the circle.
2 miles east of the circle, right there in Georgetown.
Yes, right-hand side, big red, white, and blue sign. We have a big showroom, parking,
nice
plenty
big
of
glass
parking.
windows there in the front. All right, and so with that said, people can stop in that are very knowledgeable of product and talk to you. People that are listening and say, I need a new computer or laptop. I don't know anything, and I want to be talked to reasonably.
We really
That's
cater
what you
to those
pride
who
yourself
don't
on.
know anything.
Right.
I hear that all the time. I don't know. I'm not a computer person. I don't know what.
But I
what's
need
going on.
something.
We won't talk down to you. We'll talk at your level. We'll help you out. We'll make sure you can understand. Never be afraid to ask the questions. We've heard some We've heard some doozies,
Right.
But we're there to help. That's the big thing. We're there to help make sure you're happy.
And you also do that not just when you're selling them something, but after he sells you something.
Absolutely.
In other words, Rick will work with you anyway. I got a new laptop recently for my wife, and we're making a little checklist of some things we wished it maybe did differently. So we're going to get Rick on the phone one day, let you remotely access it,
Exactly.
and then walk through it. And you might, and you were telling me earlier, you said, look, there's so much customization we can do that what you want might be doable. But we went from a 5 to 7 year old system to a brand new system, so some things are located differently or operate differently or so on. So,
and we can cater it and customize it to your satisfaction, I'm sure.
right, I'm excited about that. So, so all kinds of flexibility, fair prices, honest man. You know, so I'm just asking people to please get a hold of Rick. 856-7381.
856-7381. Again, also hit me up on Facebook. It's under Richard Fowler.
They can
If I
friend
answer-
request you.
They can friend request me.
They can also like No
They
Nonsense
can like
Office
No
Machines.
Nonsense Office Machines also on Facebook. Contact me anytime. You know,
Okay.
if I'm on Facebook and you have a question, I'll be more than happy to answer that question for you.
Really, even if they didn't buy something from you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So what I hear is, Rick, you're just all about the customer service.
That's all I'm
You want
about.
to sell them their stuff. You don't want them to buy it somewhere else. If you could be the guy to sell it to them, of course.
Well, I've always
That's how
said
you
I
make your
don't ever
living.
expect to become a millionaire at doing what I do, but I'm able to sleep at night making sure I make everybody else's happy.
Right, and I appreciate that. Okay, 856-7381. If you do me a favor, he won't be there till 8. It's only 7 something now. I would like some people to call Rick at 8 o'clock and just say good morning. And if you know anybody that is good at fixing a roof and can do it like yesterday, he kind of needs somebody.
I do need somebody, yes.
So anyway, I threw that one in there. But anyway, I know what it's like when something's needing to be done. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for me. I see my
Okay.
time's run out. They're probably going to chase me out of here soon.
There's a big hook coming.
That's right.
Okay, in the form of a taser. All right, everybody, there he goes. Have you seen this yet?
I have seen that.
Okay,
It's
just I
kind of
brought
scary.
it. I brought it out today. It's one of the hardest working items I ever have gotten. It's the what's it called? The useless box.
Yeah.
There it goes. See it? Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Rick.
Jim.
Have a good weekend.
You
all
too.
right?
Thank you.
And be careful out there. So the water level is rising tides. Okay, L&W Insurance Agency. But I got a text message a minute ago. I'm on evidently a group text. And it's kind of funny because it's continuing on. And it started out with somebody is saying, anyone want 3 roosters, 2 reds, and 1 Americana? I want them going today. So I don't know who sent it to me, but now I've got all these different people responding back and forth about these roosters. So I don't have time for this right now, but I'll get on it right after the show. I might be in the rooster business by noon. All right, L&W Insurance Agency, my insurance company. I like them. I love them. People say, Jim, I can't believe it. I just met with them the other day, and they told me how fortunate I was that my Obamacare health care is going to go up again. And I'm like, is it ever going to go down? He said it will absolutely never, ever go down because it's tied to your age. And your age every year does something strange. You get older, and it just keeps going up. So I had to be excited that my health care only went up 14%. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm spending $2,500 a month for insurance for Denise and I, health care. But we can go to any hospital we want, and when I needed the hospital, it worked great. But what I'm saying is he presented it well. He showed me what my choices are. He explained to me what happens if you switch to this one and this one here. Your prescriptions go towards your deductible. This one here, they don't. He brought me about 8 different choices, and we spent quite a bit of time on that. And that is what I like about L&W Insurance Agency. So if you have an insurance agent that's doing a great job, hallelujah, keep them. But if you're looking for somebody that's going to spend time with you, that's going to help you in any way, shape they can, that's going to shop it with more than one company, that's going to help you when there's a claim, that's been around a long time. We're talking like 85 years the L&W's been in business. So it's L&W Insurance Agency, whether it's homeowners, car insurance, commercial coverage. You know, if you're a business, they'll come talk to you. If you've got plenty of insurance, that's good. Why don't you take a minute, maybe compare it with them to make sure that you're adequately insured and that you're also not overinsured. Okay? So it's anyway, one call does it all. L&W Insurance Agency, 856-7828, 856-7828. He's saying when it comes to healthcare meetings, he says, I have no good news for anybody. I'm bringing nothing but bad news. But anyway, at least when I have problems, even with my health care, I don't call Blue Cross or Highmark. I call L&W, okay? And I let them work it out and duke it out. So I'm just letting you know, if you need an insurance agent that's going to work hard for you, L&W Insurance Agency, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. And look up their Facebook page if you would, just for the heck of it, L&W Insurance Agency, and like them there on Facebook. We had Rick Fowler on. He did a great job. Again, I want to remind you, if you need anything that he sells, you give him a call. He'll help you out. He's a real good guy. Another place that I have been promoting is getting very busy. It's the time of year that people are either buying a pool, thinking about buying a pool, uncovering their pool, or just ready to go. So whether you've been thinking about getting one, I have a daughter who constantly reminds me I am more than allowed to put a pool on her property. So I think about it all the time. Whether you want one made out of concrete, whether you want one made out of vinyl or fiberglass, maybe you have a pool that you want them to take care of opening it up and getting it up to run, up to speed. Maybe there was something wrong last year. Maybe you need some parts or supplies or chemicals. They have a real nice store in Milford. It's called Pools and Spas Unlimited. Okay, and they're right there on 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard in Milford. They have a really nice website. It's called swimdelmarva.com. And also on Facebook, it's called Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. All right, so you can give them a call. It's 424-1999. That's 302-424-1999, okay? Or you could stop in and see them in Milford. If you do, tell them you heard about it on Weller Does Delmarva. They also sell spas. They also sell saunas. They also sell the Endless Pool. So they have a lot of things on display. Mark Henderson is the owner, and he employs about 40 people, so he's a good local employer. Great place to deal. So like I say, check him out, whether you have a development that wants a pool or whether you want a pool, little one, big one, above ground, in ground, he can help you out. It's called Pools and Spas Unlimited, 424-1999, 424-1999, okay? Katie has taken the day off today. Stacy is helping me today. We are looking for another helper with the show. If somebody wants to get involved, we're trying to let Katie have a few Saturdays off every now and then. So we need somebody that would be here on Saturday mornings from 6 to about 10:30. Be able to operate an iPad real good, take pictures, line up the guests, greets the guests, sits them down, explains the timer to them, and so on and so forth. So if you have any interest in that, get up with me. You'd have to be a real outward type personality, but they're steady. People are steady coming into the restaurant that are going to be on the show. They're already scheduled and lined up. You greet them, you explain how the timer works and how the seat works and how the microphone works, and you take their picture for future posts and things like that. Also, for those watching on Facebook, we're on 2 different Facebook pages today. I hope they're both up and running. I think they are. But anyway, one of them is Weller Does Delmarva, and the other one is Jim Weller's Facebook page. And we're also on Smith's Cafe's Facebook page and WRDE's Facebook page and Weller's Utility Trailer's Facebook page. But if you're talking to us, you're talking to Stacy today. So if she comments, it's not me and it's not Katie, that's Stacy that you're talking to. So give her a good morning shout out. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, hit the share button if you would. If you try to remember to hit it once a half an hour, I would appreciate it, okay? Yes, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today. Somebody asked me that question. Yes, we are going to be open today at 9 o'clock. And yes, we miss Brooks and Brandon. They have went in business with their father, but we have hired Amanda, we have hired Bert, and we have hired Chris, and we are selling stuff. So if you need anything, Weller's Utility Trailers will take good care of you. We've got a gentleman named George who runs our shop. He's actually going to be on with me here about 8 o'clock-ish, and we're going to talk about some of the shop things that we do there. We have a full-service shop. Whether you bought your trailer from us or somewhere else, we'll fix your trailer up or service it, whatever you may need. We have a showroom full of parts and supplies. So in just a minute or so, we're going to take a break from the radio, okay? And when we do, we're taking it now, actually. So when we do, we want you to switch over to My Cozy TV or Jim Weller's Facebook page because we don't stop the show, okay? So we're right here inside Smith's Cafe, and we just want to let you know that if you want to come down and have breakfast, you can do that. If you give me a review, if you say, Jim, I want to review my breakfast, okay? You don't need to bring your breakfast over. Like you would just sit down with me and say, here's how my breakfast was. So anyway, I just want to let you know that you are welcome to do that. You give me a breakfast review, I'll buy your breakfast, okay? So we are here. We are on My Cozy TV. So, and we are also on my Facebook page. And like I say, give a big shout out to Stacy and tell her we appreciate her coming in this morning and helping out. This is probably another text pertaining to them roosters. Oh, now we have pictures of the roosters. So anyway, there they are right there. Isn't that nice?
Oh, you're on a group.
I'm on a group
text
thing.
message. Those
Somebody's
are
trying to
great.
get
I
rid
love
of
those.
3 roosters.
Everybody loves being a part of that.
2 reds and 1 Americana. I want them going today, he says. So anyway, now we have pictures. Okay.
Wow.
So let me get focused on the show. I'm back to you, Colin.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
So good morning to Colin Walls.
Good morning. Wall Service Center will be open today at 8 o'clock, and we're doing lots of AC work. So if your air conditioning in your car quit working last year,
Yes.
or it's not performed correctly this year, we
Right.
can take care of it. We
Like
can
if
get
it didn't
checked
come
out.
back to work.
Yeah, we can get it checked out. We can get you fixed up. And any service that we do, including the AC service, you're going to get this free roadside assistance. So
That's nice.
It's good for 6 months.
Yep.
And it's going to cover things like towing,
A flat tire.
jump start, you lock your keys in your car. You need help changing your flat tire,
Run out of fuel.
run out of gas, run out of water.
Yep.
You
You know what I
it'll
really
deliver.
like about it? You got a toll-free number there.
Yep.
And it's not like you're calling Wall Service Center, okay? You're
Right.
calling some distribution center that's going to dispatch somebody no matter where you are. So if you've got any trip planned over the next 6 months, you know, a lot of people go away
Mm-hmm.
during the summer or something like that, get an oil change. You get this absolutely free.
That's right. And it comes with any service from an oil change on up. So any service that you get at Wall Service Center, including
Oh,
the
okay.
AC
Okay.
service,
Okay.
you're going to get free roadside assistance. And we always do it. I mean, you
Wow.
always get it. It's just a benefit of us
And you've
being
had
a
many people
federated car
use
care
that for
center.
some reason, and it works.
It works. It does work, and it just works. That's the simplest
And it's
way
free.
to say it. And it's
Okay.
free at Wall Service Center. So air conditioning service, let's get it in. Let's get it checked out. We're starting to get busy with it. Let's get ahead of the big rush. The big rush is usually in June, middle to the end of June, when we get those consistent 90-degree days.
Right.
That's when we really have the big rush coming in. So let's get out and ahead of it and get your car taken care of. Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. And also wallservicecenter.com on the web 24/7. Schedule an appointment right there. Check out downtown Milford when you come to see us. Bring your dog. We have people come in, bring their dog. They take them to the dog park while we're doing service on their car. Lots of different things you can do.
Wow.
You want to hang a weight from that so it
I don't
pulls on
know.
it
I
real
feel like
good?
it's pulling on it pretty good. What's it look like?
That's because you have this here. That should go on your belt.
Well, what difference would it make?
Because up here, you're pulling more. You don't have as much slack.
Well, I'm going to leave it right there. I like seeing it.
And
Okay.
we could even tape it on your back, too.
Really?
You want me to do that?
No, not right now.
All right. How about staples?
I want control. It's all about control. I want to be able to turn the knob.
We can use
turn it
staples
up,
if you
turn
want.
it down. Staples.
Yeah.
Staple it to my back. Why don't you just tie it to my ponytail? All right. Is it raining? I can't hear now. Is it raining?
I'm sure it is. I don't
Okay.
even have to look, and I'm pretty sure it is.
Really?
Yeah. It's been raining for the last 3 days, right? So
You know, this is crazy. I went and bought a weed sprayer because I've lost Brandon, and Brandon used to do this weed spraying at my house. So I'm now going to become an expert on weed spraying. Plus, at the studio, it needs spraying. So I went and bought a sprayer. I spent all this time getting it hooked to my four-wheeler. It took me forever to remember how to start the four-wheeler.
Oh, it's a
been
push
that
start.
long. No, but there was a lever. Man, I'm charging the battery, and I'm like, this battery's charged. What is wrong with this thing? And then I did try to get Denise to push start it. But anyway, I figured it out. I had to push one button over before the push button started it. Oh, I felt so stupid. And it's my four-wheeler. I'm the only one that uses it. And I forgot. But I'm ready to spray weeds. I bought this really nice weed sprayer. I bought this stuff for $99 for 2.5 gallons. I'm ready. I just can't do it because it's raining. You can't do it while it's wet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
well, you've got to wait until the middle of next week for everything to dry out.
So I got to do the studio. I got to do the whole front of this woods at my house, and so on and so forth. So, so I miss Brandon and I miss Brooks in many, many ways.
Keep it in
Little
first
ways.
gear while you're doing it. Don't get up to like sixth gear.
Oh, really? I thought it was a speed thing. All
Better
right.
distribution.
So anyway, it's been raining was the point. And the rain has affected my weed spraying. Anybody experiencing any weeds? Any weeds? All right, yes, I got these in-ear monitor things, and yes, they're different for me, but I like them. So anyway, I'm ready now for people to be noisier in the restaurant if they want to be. So with that said, we got an action-packed show. We got Ryan McCracken going to be on from Pittsville Ford, and then we've also got George from Wellers, and we've got Carol Argo, and we've just got a lot of different people going to be on today. I think we got Mark Yoder, and I think, who else have I got coming on today? I've actually got Dwayne Miller from the Greenwood Mennonite School. I forgot, is it Susan Kent that's coming on? I think she is. So there's just a lot of stuff going on today. And Ryan, you're going to have to relax for a minute because we're not on the radio yet.
I'm checking out your fancy earpiece.
What do you think
here.
of them?
I like it.
Don't ask me how much they were because I'm still trying to get over it. But Mid-South Audio takes good care of us on everything we need. I've showed you the useless box before, right?
Love the useless box.
I like it too.
It's
I
one of
think
my
it's kind
favorites.
of cool. So it's just very well handcrafted. That's what I like for a cheap. Was it made in China? Oh, I don't know where it was made. Hold on now. This might have been I have no idea. It has no markings. They're so
Well, today
proud
it was
of
made
it.
in America.
This was made in America, Mr.
Today.
Trump. We are not using. Can people see it? Hey, I noticed that things are going pretty good down there in Pittsville.
Pretty good.
Cranking
Pretty
out
good.
the vehicles.
We are. We're
Wow.
we're looking to set a record this month. So
Hold on. We're still not on the radio, are we? Have you got us on the radio? Are we on the radio? Now we are. Right
we're
now.
live on the radio.
Now we're live on the radio. Okay, I missed the cue. I'm sorry. All right. Well, now we're on the radio.
All right.
Now, do you happen to need 3 roosters? I have a picture of them
Such a
now.
random question.
I'm in the
No.
middle of a
No.
I'm in the middle of a thread of some people trying to get rid of 3 roosters.
3 roosters.
Right, in the middle of this show. So anyway, so they keep sending messages back and forth. You ever got caught up in one of them?
Yeah, I mean,
So let me just show you the picture. Hold on. I'm trying to watch the Bloody Royal Wedding here. I don't have time for roosters. Oh, this is somebody else that's busy. But here they are. Oh, who's watching the wedding?
poor Jim. You
So-
get the most random text messages.
Oh, it's unreal. It's unreal. But I can
Why
tell.
do they assume you're the guy who won 3 roosters?
Hey, I want to tell you something. Whether somebody's wanting to get rid of something, buy something. I have people ask me. I had somebody call the other day that wanted some advice on how to put a restroom in a party bus. And I'm like, well, I could tell you where I'd go or what I'd go look at, you know. But anyway, so it's just I guess I'm the go-to. I'll tell you what else happens. Everybody, when they want somebody's phone number, they always get up with me.
They call you.
They're like, do you happen to have so-and-so's cell phone number?
9 out of 10
And
times.
I'm like, I don't know if I should give it out or not. You know, that's the thing. So, all right. Well, Ryan, you are the man in charge down there at Pittsville Ford.
Pittsville Ford.
And I noticed that you are building a brand new facility. Mm-hmm. Is that like going to be done in a year?
We're hoping by the end of the year.
Oh,
I hope
by the end of this
I
year.
hope by the end of this year. Yes, we're going
Okay.
to push as hard as we can to.
I think
to
you
make
need to
that happen.
share that expectation with the contractor.
Oh, we do. We share.
okay,
We share
okay.
it with him all the time. So
All right.
we're.
That's JOB Construction?
It
doing that?
is.
Okay, the Busbys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
good people.
They've done a lot of facilities for us. They've done a lot of renovations. They just did our beautiful new Millsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep
That
building.
is an amazing
Oh,
looking
yeah.
place.
It's amazing. Every time I go in there, I just get excited about the thought of having a new building like that.
Because
So-
that's what your place is going to
Oh
look
yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
Except it's going to have Ford right up on there.
That's right.
And full of Fords.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, you open today.
We are open today with the torrential downpours.
So what do you do on a rainy day?
We sell cars.
Do you
We
go
service
outside
cars.
like with an umbrella and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll do
Do you
everything.
really?
We'll pull the vehicles in for the customers. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're
so
not letting it slow us down because we're trying to break that record this month. So
100 cars.
100 cars.
What are you at? About 40 some more you need?
We need 46.
46. And how many days do we have left?
We got 11 days left.
So that would be
Actually,
about 5 a day.
Technically,
4.
we have 12 days left because
Okay.
we're going to open up next Sunday.
Are you really?
Yeah, from 10 to
Okay.
4.
10 to 4.
Just got to make sure
Wow.
that we get
Get them all in.
We got to get.
All right.
it
That's a
all in.
rare thing that when you do that. That's rare.
Yeah, but
But-
with the Memorial Day sales event right now, with the incentives that Ford's putting on and the incentives that Pittsville Ford and the Preston Automotive Group is putting on, it's a huge opportunity for customers to take advantage of great deals right now.
And every day you put it off, you have a little bit less to choose from.
You do.
So, you know,
do.
every
That's
day,
right.
the sooner you get, what's that? The early bird gets the worm.
That's right.
And the worms are drowning right now.
Oh,
But
we're selling so many right now, and I'm ordering just as many new cars to replenish what we're selling because we've pretty much doubled our sales here recently. So
that's a jolt.
it's great.
So why did you double them? In other words, what's doing it? You just must be giving more better deals than ever?
Yeah. I mean, you don't sell that amount of cars without people taking advantage of great deals.
And there's lots of incentives, but then on top of the incentives, because we're talking about two things. The incentives, a lot of them come from the factory. And then the great deals come from Preston.
Yeah, that's right.
So, in other words, when you combine the two, it's a win-win.
Win-win.
Great service, locally owned company, supports the community, employs a lot of people. How many employees does the Preston Group have?
Lord.
Is it over like 300?
I would tell you we're close to 1,000 now.
1,000 employees. Wow. I bet your healthcare insurance man is happy.
I don't get into all that. But.
Okay, I don't blame you. It'll drive you crazy. But bottom line is new vehicles, used vehicles, Fords. If you just got to have something else, still talk to Ryan, in other words.
Just give us an opportunity.
Right, and you'll figure out a way to get them whatever they want. People with great credit, people with challenge credit, people that, want to trade something in, whatever the conversation is. Load up your 3 Roosters and come on down and talk to Ryan.
I'll trade 3 Roosters.
All right, for
I
a hen.
certainly will.
So, for a Ford and a hen. So, but anyway, so again, you always give out your cell phone number.
Yep.
All right, so we got 302.
302-841-7738. I will be out of the office today, but you can still get a hold of me. So that's not going to be a problem at all. Yeah,
Okay.
we won a contest at the beginning of the year, and Ford's putting on an event tonight, and I'm going to represent Pittsville Ford in that event.
Are you really? Congratulations.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Good job.
Yeah.
You may be the tallest man in the room.
I may be. There's
Wow.
there's a good chance of that.
Are you the guy that people always hand their camera to and say, "Would you take a picture for me?"
I'm that guy. Hey, can you
Okay.
change that light bulb on
Right.
top of the roof?
Right.
You don't need a ladder, right?
Right, you don't need a ladder. So anyway, so it's Pittsville Ford on the web.
PittsvilleFord.com, yep.
All right, they got a Facebook page.
Yep, we
Very
do have a
active
Facebook
page.
Yeah, we try to be as active as possible, posting pictures of our happy customers and the amazing incentives. I do want to let everybody know that right now Ford has opened up the military incentive to anybody who's ever served. And
Past or present.
Past or present. You don't have to be retired 20 years. You just served any point and any branch, and they've doubled the offer to $1,000.
Really, on top of whatever you're doing, on top of any other incentives,
Correct.
an extra $1,000.
An extra $1,000. And if you're a first responder, EMT, police, fire, it's an extra $1,000 right now.
So that would
they
be in
doubled
lieu
that
of.
offer.
In other words, if you're a military person, you would get $1,000. But if you're
Correct. You can't combine both.
okay, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure. Okay, but what you're saying is now you're talking about the military people, past or present,
Yep.
or a first responder. Does that mean even a local volunteer fireman?
Correct.
Or a fire person?
Absolutely. Correctional officers. A lot of people don't realize correctional
Right.
officers.
Probation
yeah.
and parole. Mm-hmm. No kidding.
Yep.
That's $1,000.
Yep. It's
That'll
Ford's
almost pay
way of
my-
showing their
My
gratitude.
insurance for a year. That's a pretty good deal. All right. Anything else?
Plus 0% for 72 months.
6 years, no
No
interest.
financing.
Really?
Yep. It's a great
Golly
opportunity.
dang. That's a lot of deals. Mm-hmm. All right, and you take trades.
We take trades and
All right,
roosters.
and roosters. All right, give it the number again. 302.
841-7738.
I do need somebody to call him. 841-7738. And just say, boy, I really like your hairdo today. It's Brian, not mine.
Jim's.
Okay, mine got a little wind blown on the way in.
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Have a good day, okay?
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a
Good
lot.
seeing you, Jim.
All right, see ya. Ryan McCracken. Check him out. Pittsville Ford, great place to deal. Preston Automotive Group, big, family-friendly automotive dealership. Dry zone, man. When you see all this weather and all this moisture and everything, dry zone, it makes me think of your crawl space. Your crawl space should not have water in it, okay? So if it does, something's wrong. You shouldn't just say, well, it only happens when it rains a lot, okay? It shouldn't happen at all. And with Dry Zone, if they do a crawl space encapsulation for you, it's not just an encapsulation. So you can get an encapsulation from anybody and their brother, okay? But you can't get it the way Dry Zone does it. It's the Dry Zone way. They come in and not only do they put down the encapsulation stuff, they also put in this drainage system where all around the inside of your foundation, they dig down. Like they get under there with these little shovels and they dig down and they put in this drainage system. I think it's called the Hydrolink drainage system, but it's a pipe that goes all the way around. So if the groundwater comes up, it goes into this drainage system that then goes into a sump pump that then pumps it out away from the house. It's amazing. In other words, so that way, a lot of people, they'll get an encapsulation done, and on a dry day, they'll have no water. But on a wet day, they'll have water on top of it and underneath it, and they think that's normal. It's been encapsulated, and that's all it's been. But it's more than that with Dry Zone. You got to get rid of the water. You got to get it away from the house, and that's what they do. So their estimates are free. Also, if you've got some concrete around your pool, or you've got a sidewalk that's got a little stumbling spot, something that's going to cause you possible lawsuit or some liability, maybe you got a business where some concrete has dipped down, they can use a poly level system to raise it up. I've seen it done. We did it right at somebody's house one day during the show. So whatever you need, if your basement's leaking, if you've got a sump pump and you need your sump pump replaced, if you need an electrician and you don't know who to call Dry Zone, okay? Locally owned, locally operated, good company, licensed, insured, their vehicles are lettered, and they actually now go over the bridge in the Annapolis area, over into Maryland some. So it's dryzone.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. It's Dry Zone there. Look them up. You could stop by on Route 16 in Ellendale anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop in and look at some of their products, meet their people, and say hello. You can also call them at 684-5034, 684-5034, dryzone.com. Now, here she is. I love talking to her. I'm going to miss her. It's Carol Argo. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well.
And you are within days of a lifelong dream of being a missionary in Cambodia.
That's correct. This time next Saturday, I will be on my way.
On your way. I am so proud of you. In other words, you've been my dental hygienist for years, and you're a good local citizen of Milford.
Right.
And you have had it on your heart for years, over 20 years.
Yes.
That you wanted to do this.
Yes.
And God has aligned your life to the point to where it's now time.
Absolutely.
And
it's
so,
all in His perfect timing and not ours.
Do you wish it had been sooner? Were there times you said, Lord, why can't I go now?
If you had asked me that a few years ago, I would have said yes. But now, after all the preparation, all the training, and everything that is involved, now it's His time.
Right.
There were times that it was like,
you were rushing.
Yeah, that I was rushing, but it's in His perfect timing, and this is the right time.
Wow.
And yeah,
I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you. In other words, I've never met anybody that I've known for years as they prepared to go into the missions field. In other words, so you're leaving your home, you're going to Cambodia, you're learning a new language.
I will. I brought something.
Okay.
You can buy anything off the internet.
Okay.
And I was like, I need to have a Bible that's in English and in Khmer, which is the language they speak.
That is a great idea.
I just got this, so I want you to look at it. Right now, I can only read half of it.
I can read the part that says the New Testament.
Right.
But that says it in Khmer.
That's in Khmer.
Wow.
But
oh, I see. It's right side by side.
yes. And doesn't it look just like
How are you going to
scribble?
even learn how to pronounce those words?
Has
this made you more nervous or less nervous?
I look at it and I'm excited because I look at it right now and I cannot understand it at all. But I know through Christ's power that I'm going to be able to read the other half of that Bible.
You know where this will be helpful, though? If you're trying to talk to somebody and share scripture with them, you could literally point to the
Right.
English version, and then they could read it right next to it.
Right. And that's exactly why I wanted to get it.
Wow.
And the only thing crazy was, and I'm pretty sure that they have the full Bible in Khmer, but I could only get the New Testament.
Okay.
And
Well,
where
it would
it's
probably,
side
if
by
they were
side.
both mixed together, could you imagine how big it would be?
Oh my, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you had the New and the Old Testament together. Before you leave, I would like Stacy to take me a picture of just any page of this.
Okay, sure.
If you would, okay?
Sure,
In fact,
absolutely.
if you have a favorite verse, I'd like
my
you to have
gosh.
her take a picture of that page.
Okay, I will.
I'd like to have that if I could, okay?
Yes.
So are you still at a position to where people can still say, look, I want to pledge to financially help,
Yes.
whether it be now or look, I want to do something. Because I think overall what you really would like is so many people, 100 people or 200 people, that on a monthly basis
Right.
give
Yes.
$20 or $50 or whatever they decide to do, or
Right.
$100. That's the overall thing. We're looking for people to
partner with me.
partner with Carol,
Yes.
in other words, and support her and be on her email list so you can communicate with them what's going on.
Absolutely.
Right, so-
Absolutely. Or if, some people prefer to do it once a year, and that's
true.
fine too. That,
Right.
However,
It
but
is a
if-
tax-deductible donation.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's through an
Absolutely.
organization, in other words. But, if you're watching and listening and you say, I've never in my life supported anything like this, but you know what? This lady is feeling led from God to leave her home, her comfortable home. You have a big farm and family, and go over to Cambodia and learn a new language and stay there for years.
Years.
I want to get behind her. I want to pray for her, and I want to support her. And so if somebody was in that position, in other words, if somebody was in that position, how would they get a hold of you or whatever?
Okay. They can, naturally, they can send it directly to the organization that I'm going with, which is TMS Global. And online, you can do it that way. And it's just TMS-global.org.
TMS-global.org, okay?
They can do it that way. Or if they preferred to mail it in, I'll tell you what I'll do is that I will put the address on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And I've already got a link to you.
Well,
today's
and the
show.
people watching on my Facebook page, I'm going to have Stacy go ahead and put the link on there too.
Okay.
Because she's talking
Absolutely.
back and forth to our Facebook crowd.
Very good.
So, but so they could do that. Can they look up Carol Argo on Facebook?
Yes.
So
Yes,
just
it's just
Carol
my name.
Argo, just look her up, friend request her. That way you could keep an eye on her there also.
Yes.
In other words.
Yes.
So we're looking for people also, that would say, look, me and my family want to do this. Maybe you got some kids or grandkids and you want to do it as a little project and maybe send her a note once a month or something like that. A lot of people sponsor children and do this and that, and some people have never done anything. So this is your opportunity, okay? And it's an opportunity to just say, look, I'm going to pledge this much per month or this much a year or something like that.
And
So-
you do get responses back from me. I do send out newsletters and updates and things like that to all of those that have partnered with me, either financially or through prayer, because I feel that it's important that you know what I'm doing and what stage. Of course, when I first get to Cambodia, it's find an apartment because I will be
Yep.
living in Phnom Penh. It's finding apartment. I will be in language school. And I want to keep you up to date on what's happening.
Right.
And then eventually, as I tour Cambodia and find a place to live in the village, what dental hygiene is going to look like there.
Right.
What sharing the gospel is going to look like.
I want to know what a Cambodian toothbrush looks like. Because it could look different. I don't know.
Yeah.
What
I
brands
know
of
that-
toothpaste do they use?
Yeah. Does it have fluoride in it?
Right.
So all of that will be
Does
interesting
it come in a
to
squeeze
discover.
tube, or does it have a lid you unscrew? And I'm just curious. These
Or
are
is it
crazy
tip-top
things.
lead? Yes, all of that above, and so it will be quite a cultural change and everything else.
Ho
for
ho,
me.
Dwayne! Don't walk through here. We got all the cameras on. No problem. She'll be right with you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I'm excited. This coming Sunday, which is tomorrow, they're doing a commissioning service for me at church.
Oh,
It's
in
at
Lincoln.
At Lincoln United Methodist Church. That's
Okay.
at 9:30, and it's basically, they're going to ask me some questions, and so basically, I will be making let me hold it together here. I will be making a covenant with the Lord, and that that I'm going to be His servant.
Right.
And so that's happening tomorrow morning. And they're
In
having-
Lincoln. What's the name of the church?
Lincoln United Methodist Church.
Anybody can come.
Anybody can come.
Everybody should come.
Yes.
If you know Carol in any way, shape, or form, you should be
Yeah.
part of this.
And there's a lot of people that I haven't seen that I would like to be able to give a hug and do a good goodbye to.
Okay.
And so yes, I would love for
What time again?
9:30.
Lincoln
United Methodist Church
in Lincoln.
It's on the corner of 2nd and Butler Street.
All right. And
there's a luncheon following. So,
oh, really?
Oh my
Is there any
gosh.
charge for that?
Absolutely not.
So, people, this is your chance, your last chance for a while, but your chance to meet her or wish her a farewell or give her a hug or whatever, and send her on her way.
Absolutely.
All right. That timer, I know, says 10 minutes, but we're out of time, in other words. So I apologize for that. But I just want to let you know that if you have any interest in supporting Carol, I want people to look up Carol Argo on Facebook.
Yes,
is that okay?
please.
And
Yes.
pray for her. I would like to keep this if I
Yes,
could. Is that all right?
absolutely. Yes,
all right.
you may
and,
have this.
Anything else we need to know?
I just want to thank both you and Colin for all that you have done for me.
We've tried.
You have gone beyond. So thank you. And I covet your prayers and the support and everything that you've done for me. So thank you.
Well, very good.
Yes.
All right. Well, Colin, can you do me a favor real quick? Can you please just take a picture of me and her, if you would? Well, there's Stacy. Stacy, if you could take a picture of me, I want to give her a hug real quick. And then I got to get her on her way, okay?
My gosh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, God bless you, and have a good, safe trip. I'm
Yes,
going to miss
I
you,
will.
all right?
Yes, and I'll be in
Okay.
contact with you.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right.
Okay. All right. That's all right. All right. Well, anyway, we're just here. We're inside Smith's Cafe. Just want to let you know there's a lot going on. And that was Carol Argo, and I want to encourage people to help her out and support her. She's a good girl. If you've never supported a missionary in your life, I highly recommend you look her up and check her out and get behind her and help her out. So anyway, Scott Sockrider's commercial. I don't know if you guys are ready. I'm ready. We're going to talk power washing, and here it goes. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I am live at Fine Day Farms, my house. This is where I live. My wife Denise told me it is time to get the green slime off the house. So what did I do? Picked up the phone. Who did I call? My good friend Scott Sockrider. He owns a business. Look him up on Facebook, Power Washing Delaware. Like his page while you're at it. This dude's been doing power washing for over 14 years. Now take a look. He's got a couple different trucks here, but you can see Scott's right there, and he's got his other man with him, and they're just doing a good job. He's an honest man, been doing this for over 14 years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's completely self-contained. His phone number is 302-858-9568. That's 858-9568. Power Washing Delaware on Facebook. Like his page there. Online, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Good man, honest man, do you a good job, give him a call. 302-858-9568. Scott Sockrider, he'll clean whatever you need cleaned. See ya. Bye. All right, and don't forget, if you've got a Weller's discount card, you'll save 15% by using that. I want to let you know I got George from Weller's coming up in just a little bit after 8 o'clock. We're going to talk about some shop-related things. And then I also see Dwayne Miller from the Greenwood Mennonite School here. And we've got a very busy show, so hang with us. For those listening on the radio, at 8 o'clock, we take a break from the radio. We continue right on TV. So just switch over to My Cozy TV. It's Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, over the air at 31.2. Also, you can watch it on my Facebook page, Jim Weller. And for the people that are talking back and forth there, you're talking to Stacy today. And also, if you would hit the share button for all the people watching on Facebook, hit the share button right now if you would. But we're here inside Smith's Cafe, which is inside the Teen Challenge thrift store. Thrift store doesn't open until 9, but the restaurant is open if you want breakfast. It's a busy place, but the food is great. Kids eat free on Saturday up till noon, and they have daily lunch, breakfast, and dinner specials. I did want to talk real quick about Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. Everybody is like, I need an irrigation system. Okay, I want to be prepared for when it's not raining. If you need a lawn irrigation system, Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. If you want somebody to cut your grass, if you need some landscaping done, if you need some tree work done, if you want to buy some mulch, $15 a yard, and if you want it delivered, he'll deliver it for a very small fee, or you can pick it up at his place in Greenwood. So it's Jerry's Lawn Care. So whether you need tree work, irrigation system, lawn care, landscaping, whatever you may need, commercial or residential, you give him a call. His estimates are free. He's a good guy. His number is 363-6025, 363-6025. It's jlc-llc.com. Tell him I sent you. Give him a call right now and just say good morning. 363-6025, Jerry's Lawn Care. Now, we got, like I say, a lot of things to tell you about today. Weller's is going to be open today, okay? We open at 9 o'clock. Wall Service Center is going to be open in just a couple minutes. They open at 8 o'clock. And Smith's Cafe opened at 6 6 o'clock, and we're down here, and people are eating breakfast. They're coming and going, and people can get takeouts. And like I say, there's a special every day. So check out their Facebook page. It's called Smith's Cafe, and like them if you would. I had mentioned that Katie has taken the day off, and we are looking for somebody else to give us a hand here on some Saturdays. Today we have Stacy. Sometimes we have Katie, and we're looking for another person that might want to give us a hand, okay? A lot of attention to detail. It's a busy, happening environment. If you saw the set list that Stacy makes, every single minute of the show is spoken for, and so we need somebody to help facilitate things. If you are interested, you would work from 6 in the morning till 10:30 in the morning on Saturdays. It wouldn't be every Saturday because we have got Katie that does it 99% of the time. Okay, we're getting ready to take a quick break from the radio. We'll just be going for a little bit, so switch over to My Cozy TV right now or Jim Weller's Facebook page, okay? So we're continuing with you here on the TV now, and we just want to thank you for watching. We want to thank Bob Backman and all the good folks at My Cozy TV for making everything possible and everything happen. And we are here inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford. So we're going to talk to Colin Walls Service Center. Then I got a couple other things to tell you, and then we're going to be right back at it with our next guest, which is George from Weller's, and he will be following Colin from Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, okay? So, Colin, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. I'm doing good.
All right.
Busy show this morning, huh?
Yeah, a little bit busy, yeah. Yeah.
So what do you
busiest
think?
ever, I'm sure.
Oh, busiest
say.
ever.
Right.
Busiest ever.
show.
So-
Hey, Wall Service Center is open right now.
Right now.
For sure, right now.
Okay, right now for sure.
Yep. We
All
are
right.
open, so get on in there or give us a call, and let's talk about what needs to be done to your car.
What
or if you
needs
don't know
to be
what
done?
needs to be done to your car.
What if they just need wiper blades?
Well, you can stop in for that. We can do that without an appointment. Just stop
Even
in.
today, you
and
think?
Even today, for sure.
What do you do
today.
if it's raining and they need wiper blades?
That's usually when they notice that they need wiper blades.
Right, so they can come in.
Yeah, they can come in, and
Okay.
we have most sizes right in stock. Not all sizes.
Not all
some are a
sizes.
little bit odd. You know, we keep the most popular sizes right in stock. But if not, they're just minutes away. We order
Minutes
them, and
away.
they have them to
Okay.
us within minutes. I mean,
Right, and
that's-
where can you go and get somebody to instantly work on your wiper blades?
yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
all right.
Hey, let's
What?
talk about air conditioning real quick. If you need air conditioning work done on your car, we can do it at Wall Service Center, and we can get you diagnosed properly to figure out what the problem is, and get it fixed in a timely manner, and get you back on the road, all at a fair price.
All at a fair price.
Exactly.
Good service, great warranties, plus the roadside assistance. But I
Oh.
mean, the warranties and the roadside assistance are two different things anyway.
Right. Well, let's talk about the warranties on air conditioning. If you need a new air conditioning compressor, we can actually install one that comes with a lifetime warranty. As long as
Every
you
time
own
you
that
say
car.
that, I'm like, the one that came with my car didn't have a lifetime warranty.
No, usually it's 36,000 miles on the 3-year
Really?
36 on most vehicles for the AC. And this is as long as you own the car, it's going to be guaranteed.
Wow. That's hard to believe.
It is.
I mean, have you
But
ever had one that you had to replace
We
it
have,
with a
yeah.
lifetime warranty?
Yeah, we have.
How did it go?
It was fine. No problem at all.
No problem at all.
No problem
So
at
you
all.
don't see this as so abnormal. I see it as how often can you find a part on your car that comes with a lifetime guarantee?
Yeah, it's not very often at all.
Right. So, well, I appreciate it. Walls Service Center, oil changes. You doing much exhaust work these days?
A little bit,
Only if
but
somebody
it's
needs it.
AC work right now, and
That's your focus.
That's my focus is AC work, and if you need it done, we can take care of it at Wall Service Center, and we can diagnose it. We've got the dyes that you add to the system to help find leaks, and that's usually what the problems are. It usually is a leak. Sometimes if you go too long and they leak all the refrigerant
that
out,
burns the compressor up.
because it actually leaks out the oil too, and a lot of people they'll just try to recharge it themselves, and they're not adding the oil.
So if
back
you
to
are
the
thinking
system.
you're going to put it off, it might not be worth putting it off because it might cost you more money.
Right.
If you run out of did you call it refrigerant?
refrigerant, yeah.
Okay, so if you run out of refrigerant,
Yep.
at that point, it's not like you just live without air conditioning. Now you could be ruining your air conditioning compressor.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You said it, I didn't.
I'd go out and take the belt off if it were me.
Wall Service Center, 422-8110. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. Or you can go to wallservicecenter.com on the web and schedule an appointment right there.
Hey, now, I would like somebody to call and say good morning to Tracy.
Tracy.
422-8110. 8110. We just need one person to call, so talk amongst yourselves and decide who it's going to be. But I'd like somebody to give her a call and say good morning. 422-8110. She does a great job of keeping things straight there at Walls Service Center, okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know that we are with you right here on My Cozy TV. We'll be coming back on the radio in just a minute or two. So if you're watching on TV and you got to get rolling, we're going to be on Delaware 105.9 in a couple minutes. But if you say, I got to get to work, okay, I got to go do something, I got to be productive, you can watch this show anytime you want at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. We've got a couple hundred shows there. They're just sitting there waiting for your viewing. So you know how sometimes on TV they have a weekend where it's just a marathon of all these, Columbo shows or Lassie or something like that, and that's not getting you. You can have a whole weekend of watching Weller Does Delmarva, just one show after another, because they're all available at WellerDoesDelmarva.com, okay? So we record the show. So if you want to advertise, I got a special for you. After 9 o'clock, I'm selling a 5-minute block of time for $100, and you're immediately going to say, that sounds really, really cheap. 5 solid minutes of TV for $100. And it's not just TV. It's TV. We're also streaming it live. We're also on 5 different Facebook pages, okay? And then we also keep it so your ad will get viewed again at some other time. It may get viewed a lot. It may get viewed a little. Or you may, promote the show and encourage people to watch your ad. So we're prepping for the radio, so I have to be quiet for just a minute. And then we're going to go back on the radio as soon as I become quiet. Okay, now I've become quiet. Now I'm going to start talking again. All right, it was quick. Okay, it was like a blink of an eye. So we're back on the radio, and you are listening to Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show. We do it right here on Delaware 105.9. We're here till 9 o'clock, and we do it on My Cozy TV all the way till 10 o'clock, and on Jim Weller's Facebook page till 10 o'clock. And you can come join us and watch it right here inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware. We do it every week. This is show number 245. 245 times. That sounds like we're on our 5th year. Listen, Integrity Pest Control. People said, Jim, saw him on the other day. I've had numerous people call me about Keith Ruark, who is the owner, operator of Integrity Pest, not Pest Control, Pest Solutions. I always get it right, okay? Because he has the solutions. You can't control a pet. You just have solutions for them. So Integrity Pest Solutions is been on the show a couple times. I've had some people call me. They've called him. He's been very happy with his advertising results. So if you happen to have an interest in getting rid of things like, he wrote it all down for me so I get it right, okay? So first of all, it's called IntegrityPestSolutions.com on the web. You can look it up there. He's also on Facebook, all right? So, but he said, pets we cover and treat. Pets they cover and treat are ants, spiders, crickets, silverfish. I have no idea how you get silverfish if you don't live near the water. Stink bugs, those I can relate to. I've got them at my office. Hornets, wasps, yellow jackets, fleas, roaches, ground beetles. Ground beetles. I don't know if that's a beetle that's on the ground or if it's been ground up, but they're called ground beetles, okay? Clover mites, springtails, moths, rodents, mice, and rats. I had no idea he dealt with that many things. He handles all of Sussex and Kent County. He's licensed and insured, and he's Delaware certified. So he knows what he's doing. They offer free, no obligation, on-site estimates. And he says, tell people that. I'll come to their house or their business. I'll spend about an hour with them. I'll look things over. I'll tell them what they've got. I'll tell them what they need. He gave me all kinds of little ideas of things I need to deal with around the house that will help my pest solution be better. So anyway, I want you to give him a call, but there's a special discount right now. You'll receive $60 off your initial treatment when you sign up for a year-round contract. So you're going to save $60 on a year-round contract. Get them before they get in. Get them bugs dealt with. But he also has quarterly guaranteed maintenance service, but you got to mention Jim Weller. So if you want any of the specials, just give a call to 858 8629. 858-8629 is the number, okay? 858-8629. and you're going to get an answer the same day or within 24 hours, and then he'll schedule to come out and talk to you, and he'll help you out. But just say, hey, what were them specials pertaining to Jim Weller, and he'll tell you all about it, okay? Real good guy, treat you fair and square. Check him out, 858-8628, okay? Now we're going to talk to George. This is George, who works at our shop at Weller's in Bridgeville. Good morning, George. Did you have breakfast?
Yes, I sure did.
How was it?
Excellent as always.
Okay. Did you give your bill to Stacy?
No, I took care of it myself.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, I'll buy your breakfast if you just let me. All right. So the shop at Weller's, what got anything of interest we've done lately? Or have you been busy or back there just taking it easy or what?
We had a trailer come in that had some damage from an accident that
Oh, really?
we reskinned and
Reskinned it like an enclosed trailer?
yes, sir. It had
No
a couple
kidding.
panels that were tore up, and we took the old panels off, put new ones
Okay.
on, and it looked pretty good.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I haven't promoted that we reskin trailers that often, but a little bit of
Every
work,
once in a
though, isn't
while.
it?
Yes, it
Got to
is.
get the old screws out, and some of them probably ring off,
Some do.
and then you got to get them out.
You got to take all the trim off.
Yeah.
Clean
Recaulk
everything
it.
up. When
All
you're
right.
done, recall.
But we can do that.
Yes, sir.
All right. And a couple times we actually put floors in trailers too,
A couple times.
both enclosed and open.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can do that. I guess the big thing is people never think about packing their wheel bearings.
Hardly ever give a thought to it. As long as
Right.
that trailer rolls, they are good to go.
But if you don't pack your wheel bearings and they seize up, you then have to replace the axle because
Yes.
it scars the spindle.
The bearing races will seize up on that spindle, and it's a bear to get them off.
Right. So so
pretty
we
much weld
try
themselves in
hard
there.
to get people to think about just repacking their wheel bearings once a year.
Preventive maintenance is number one.
But people don't think about that with
They don't.
trailers. But it goes from maybe $100 or a $200 repair to a huge repair if they have to replace the axle.
Yes.
Because we have to order it. No two trailer axles seem to be the same.
I
And-
believe all the axles are custom made when we order them.
They are.
For a specific size.
Yeah. So right down to the quarter of an inch.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So we replace axles, leaf springs, lights, fenders, a little bit of everything.
And actually, with all this rain, one thing that is really important are roof vent lids.
I know, because they dry, the sun dries them out.
With all the storms we've had, the strong winds, they blow them off.
Yeah.
You get water in there, ruins your floor.
Yes. Or
It's a
your
major repair.
product, whatever
Right.
you have in there.
Right.
So we can completely replace a roof vent, but also don't we have some roof vent lids where we can just replace the lid?
Yes, usually it's not the whole roof vent that goes bad, it's just the lid.
Just the
and
lid.
we can usually get one of those swapped out within 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so most of our work we like an appointment, but we're not saying, look, if you're riding by and you got a problem, talk to us.
Right. If it's something small, we can knock it out real quick.
Okay.
More major issues, we like an appointment.
Like an appointment, yeah. And that way we can take time to analyze everything and look the trailer up.
Because it might just be one light's out, but it
Right.
could be a short somewhere in the trailer.
Yes.
So just replacing that light isn't going to fix the problem.
Right, there's a pinched wire or
Right.
a missing wire. A lot of the trailers that we're getting now, they're running the wire in a tube or a pipe.
Through some
because-
kind of conduit, yes.
Yes, because over the years they've found just these wires underneath. If you go through any kind of brush or something, it could snag it,
Rips
or
them right out.
or ice or something, pulls on them.
And it makes the install so much cleaner.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It does. So whether you need a trailer rewired, whether you need some lights on your trailer fixed, jack. A lot of people forget to jack the jack up all the way.
And they'll bend it back, and
Yeah.
you'll have to replace the whole thing.
Yep. And if we need the coupler, we can replace the coupler.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So pretty much from the front of the trailer to the back of the trailer, if it's broke, we can fix it.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then the other thing is preventative maintenance. People think about it for their car, they think of oil changes, but
Right.
they just
And they need to think about it for their trailer. If you're
They do.
going down the road, one of those wheels seizes up or pops off, you got a major issue.
You do. And we have spare tires and wheels. A lot of people think they don't need a spare. And I always tell them if you have a single axle trailer, you desperately will need a spare. Because your alternative is leave your trailer with whatever's on
Right.
it alongside the road and hope and pray it's there when you get back. So
And that's never a good situation.
that's not. So we sell spare tires and wheels. We also have some used ones from time to time, don't we?
We do.
Where people trade them in, where they buy new ones. We trade in their old ones.
Right.
Okay. So we have a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
And we can mount a tire if somebody just wants to buy a tire
Yes,
for a
sir.
trailer.
Most definitely.
All right. So, anything else we need to know? Do we do a little welding, or we really don't push the welding?
We do a little welding.
Okay, but just kind of, we don't want a big welding project.
No,
Okay.
nothing too major.
Right, but if you got a fender flapping and it needs to be
We can tack weld it
or
on real
something,
quick
okay.
and send you on your way.
Is that a word, tack welded?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just checking. I kind of make them up as I go. All right, well, George does a great job. If you want to stop by and say hi to him sometime, feel free to do that. He's inside, he's outside, he's
Yes, sir, I'm
everywhere.
everywhere.
He's technically not in sales. He keeps our shop straight. If you look at the shop, I was there the other day and I was like, are we cleaning up for an occasion? And it's not, no, that's how the shop looks all the time.
Yes, sir.
I really like it all neat and clean and the way you keep it. So thank you.
Everything's
for that.
organized. I know where everything's at.
Right. Everything has a place and
Yes,
it's
sir.
there. All right. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
All right. Thanks, George, for
Thank
coming
you,
down.
sir.
All right.
Have a
Appreciate
great
your
day.
help and your support. All right. That is George, our shop guy, and he does a great job. Very happy with him. So if you've ever had something worked on at Weller's, it might have been George. And if you need something worked on, we will gladly help you out. Now, Wilson's Auction, big sale today. Okay? Rain or shine, this sale is going to happen at Wilson's Auction. All right? So if you're looking for a bargain, you want to have some fun, come on down to Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware, okay? And it starts at 10 o'clock this morning. They have stuff inside, outside. They have stuff everywhere, okay? And it's a rain or shine event, free parking. They have a little restaurant in there if you want some food. It's a great social gathering. It goes all day today and into the evening, all right? So they have things like tools and exercise equipment and building supplies. They also always have some like coins and antiques and jewelry. They have appliances. They have furniture. It's kind of neat. So you can learn a lot by going to wilsonsauction.com. Then every Tuesday night, they have an auto auction. And then Memorial Day. You say, well, I'm off Memorial Day. That's the point. They have a Memorial Day auction, and it is all day long starting on Memorial Day. They've got all kinds of antiques, and they've got low-digit tags, and they've got furniture and just all kinds of stuff. I've got a big flyer right here. So you can go to wilsonsauction.com online and check out this upcoming auction for Memorial Day. It's a big event. And then you say, well, Jim, I ain't buying, I'm selling. I want to get rid of stuff. I want to clean out my closet. I want to clean out my garage, whatever. You take it to Wilson's Auction, and it'll get sold. And you've got time to get stuff in their Memorial Day auction. In fact, it just reminded me, I've got some stuff my wife wants to get rid of. That is antiques that we're going to get rid of on Memorial Day if there's room to get something in. So that's wilsonsauction.com, 422-3454, 422-3454. My next guest is Dwayne Miller from the Greenwood Mennonite School. Dwayne, how are you today?
I'm well, Jim. How are you?
I'm doing good. Is it
Good.
raining out there?
It is pouring rain this morning.
Wow, isn't that something? So we've got about
Water
10
in every field.
We got about 10 minutes here for you. So anyway, if you could, I get so distracted here. I'm trying to run everything. But anyway, I wanted to thank you for coming. You are the principal of the
I
Greenwood
am.
Mennonite School.
I have been for 9 years.
9 years.
You believe that? Yep.
Wow, that's a long time, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, you were just a teenager when you started.
Almost.
So you got a big event coming up. That's what we're really here to talk about.
We do. We have the annual Spring Festival coming up next Saturday, June the 2nd.
Yep, it
Do I
is.
have that right?
It's the first Saturday of
Always
June
the
every
first
year.
Saturday in June.
It's a
And
big event.
It's a big family event. Lots of people come to the school and just hang out and have some good food,
It's
hear some
free
good
parking.
music, free parking,
No
free
admission.
entrance.
Right, okay.
Absolutely. The food does cost a little bit of money, but it is
I would think
well
so.
worth
Well, isn't it a
worth the cost.
fundraiser
It is
overall?
a fundraiser. It's one of
Right.
our big fundraisers for the year.
They have homemade donuts.
Homemade donuts, get them early. They run
Yes,
out sometimes.
They absolutely run out.
They run out before noon a lot of times, so get there early to get the Donna's Donuts.
Okay.
And then we got chicken, pulled
Hot
pork
dogs.
sandwiches, hot dogs. We got a seafood booth with
Yes.
shrimp and clams and
And
the
you can get it
works.
to go if you can't stay long. What time does everything start? Well, doesn't it start with an all-you-can-eat breakfast?
It does start with an all-you-can-eat
I
breakfast.
forgot
and I
about
believe
that.
that starts at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, all-you-can-eat breakfast right
Yep.
there in the
Right in the cafeteria. That's the only part that's inside.
Okay.
The breakfast is inside, set up and ready to go when you get there. And then everything else is outside. It's under tents, so it's rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
If we have downpours like today, that could be changed. I don't know,
Right,
but hopefully we won't have that.
Right. But and
there's
it might be
plenty
raining
of-
where you're at, and it might not be raining where
Plenty
they're
of
at.
seating under the big tent for listening to the music and eating your food and hanging out.
And
there are
fellowshipping.
lots of kids games. You know, I know you're going to ask me some of the details I probably won't know, but I had to think. It's one of the reasons I love the Green Mennonite School and the school community. We've got a lot of really good people, and they each have their role to play.
Yep.
And
And
we've got some great people there that are taking care of you. When you come up there, if you have questions or you're looking for something, there are lots of people that would love to help you out. It's a good day. We've kids have a great time. There's kids games. Usually a dunking booth. There's all kinds of little kids games. They can earn tickets.
And there's
Face
some
painting.
animals like a little zoo.
One of the
stuff like
best
that.
petting. One of the best petting zoos around. Lots of semi-exotic and
Inflatables.
farm animals. There's a few inflatables.
Are you doing the skydiving this year?
I don't think the skydive is on the chart, but
Okay.
we do have a car show this year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That'd be nice.
And I heard that was filling up pretty quickly, so that should be
Okay.
fun for any car enthusiast, or even if you just have an interest in cars, come out and see the cars.
So,
The
is
Dirt
there-
Dash will be going on the same day as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
That's a big deal. It's been going on now this is the third year, I believe.
Are you going to do that?
I don't plan to.
Okay.
I've
Not
threatened
on
to every
purpose
year,
anyway.
but I don't think that I will be doing that one.
Okay.
It's about
All
a
right.
3-mile run with obstacles. Anybody
You
knows
get
what
muddy
those-
for sure.
You get just a little muddy, a little bit
Right.
of
My son
underwater.
just signed up for it. He's all excited. so-
Yep, I've got a couple kids running in it as well. So it's,
Really?
yeah, it's a lot of
So-
fun. Everybody that does it says it's well worth it,
Yeah.
even if you didn't think you would like it.
Right.
So,
So is there, so they would go to, is it gmsflames.org?
GMSflames.org
Okay.
is the website.
So they can learn a lot there. I think there's a Facebook page out there for the Greenwood Mennonite School.
There is.
And there might even be one for the festival. I can't
There
remember.
would definitely be information at gmsflames.org for the
Okay.
festival. I think they do have their own Facebook page as well. Dirt Dash definitely has their own Facebook
Yep.
page as well. So
And you could
lots
still
of
sign
info,
up.
and there's plenty. Yep, you can sign up that morning, I believe. But the Dirt Dash is a lot of fun, and the whole festival day is just a great time to come and hang out. If you're interested in knowing more about the school, it's a good day to show up as well.
Oh, okay. You're
it's
not
a-
really giving tours of the school
We're
that
not,
day,
but
if
you get
wanna
a feel for
the
what the community
fiber-
feels like. Exactly.
Right. If
Exactly.
you want to see what the Greenwood Mennonite School community looks like.
Exactly.
The kids, the parents, the
Yep.
teachers are all involved. This is a community event, but it's a family-friendly environment.
It is.
Are people allowed to bring a dog and walk around? I didn't know if that's a yes or a no.
One of those details that I'm not sure
Okay,
of.
well,
I think
hopefully it's on the
I think they
website.
probably are allowed to.
Well,
though.
I noticed more and more events, people are bringing their animals and just walking around.
I'm sure a
so-
well-mannered dog would be welcome.
Okay, I just was curious, but I've been to some events where they're not.
Right.
I was somewhere one day, and the person said, "Leave your animal in the vehicle." So I guess everybody looks at it differently.
Yep,
in other
I'm sure
words,
they
but
do.
but it's a family-friendly event. So whether you're a
is.
parent or a grandparent or just a person that says, "I want to go have a good time, eat
Yep.
some good food, watch people get dunked in the Dunkin' booth," the auction, I believe it's at noon. Is it at noon or 1? Man, I can't even remember
No,
that.
I
think
believe
it's
the
at
auction's
noon.
at noon, and they always have some great,
Oh, a couple hours of auction stuff.
excellent donations that,
Yes.
that are put on there. Absolutely.
Gift cards. They're going to have a shed that they auction off this year. There's just a lot of different things.
There's always
It's gonna
some
be
nice
good.
outdoor furniture of some kind, a picnic table.
Yes.
It all depends on what the guys decide they're going to build that year to put on the auction, but it's always nice stuff.
Right.
A chair or a table or that kind of thing.
All right, so it's June 2nd. We want people to mark their calendar if they would. June 2nd. And it starts with an all-you-can-eat breakfast.
Yep.
I think the outside stuff either gets starting at
think
9
at 9
or
o'clock,
10
I
or something
believe.
like
Yep.
that. Yep, you can learn all about it at GMS Flames, Greenwood Mennonite School Flames.org, or on Facebook. Look up Greenwood Mennonite School. The Dirt Dash, you can sign up online, or I believe you can sign up the day of, but all that info.
Runs till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
A lot of the food booths run until they run out of food.
Right.
And it starts shutting down.
Isn't there
at
like
3
a
or 4
white
in
ele-
the afternoon?
is it called
There's
white
a white
ele-
elephant.
yeah.
There's a really nice plant booth where you can
Oh,
come
yeah.
pick up
Yep.
some spring plants for your garden or for your patio. There's usually some other vendors like that, a yard sale type spot. Lots of interesting things, no matter what your interest is.
Right, but get behind the spirit of it. The spirit of it is it's a fundraiser
It is
for
a
the Greenwood
fundraiser.
Mennonite School. Isn't it the oldest continually operating Mennonite school in the country?
That's a mouthful, but it is.
It is,
the
isn't
old.
it?
That's correct. It's the oldest. It's 1928. We celebrated 90 years just a couple of months ago.
Wow.
We had a celebration for 90
Isn't
years.
that something?
Isn't that amazing?
It is. And the original schoolhouse is down the road, isn't it? In a field.
The
Or maybe
original,
not.
the original
That's not
spot is down the road.
Is that what it is?
There is
Okay.
one of the original buildings of one of the families.
Oh, okay.
That
Was
would have
there.
started the school,
Involved.
and that
Okay.
building is just down the road. But the original schoolhouse is no longer around.
Now,
That's correct.
if somebody's listening and they said, I've never heard of the school, or I have heard of it, or I'm just tired of public schools and I want to consider a private school, a Christian school, is there any openings?
There are openings. We just went on a waiting list for our kindergarten class, but all of our other
I have
classes.
a granddaughter going there.
But all of our other classes do have room.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to mention that. You know, I feel like we say this, but we need to remind people almost every year because there's new people listening that the school is not just for Mennonites.
Okay.
It's for
Correct, 'cause I'm not
believers.
Mennonite,
It's
so.
for believers of any denomination. You know, if you're a member of some local church and you're interested, we're not anti-public school in any way.
Right.
The public schools have some great teachers who love kids and are doing their best, but the way our society and world has gone, and some of the directions that started with No Child Left Behind and some other things,
Right.
Common Core, some of those have some real negatives to them. There's some positive things in there as well, but a lot of people are looking at the public school and the situation with their children in the classroom and saying, I think we need an alternative.
Right.
And we provide a great alternative.
And
to
have
that.
for 90
and
years.
have for 90 years.
Right.
Absolutely.
So-
So if you're interested in learning more, we give tours all the time. You've got about 8 days left if you want to tour with students. But then after that, we'll give you a tour with an empty building for the
Okay,
summer.
right.
But we would love to talk to people. We have
Would they get to meet you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'd give them
Okay.
a tour myself.
Okay.
We have a $500 new student discount this year. Any
really?
new students, $500 off right away.
Okay.
Trying to attract some new families, and we've had a lot of families coming and looking. So,
Well, like I say, I have a granddaughter that's coming, so she's all
Yep.
excited. She's going in kindergarten.
yep.
You know, I have another granddaughter already there, so I'm just saying. But
we
all right.
met with Mike
Kim.
and the family, Mike
Okay,
and Kim,
good.
and yep.
I told
We're
her, I
excited to
said,
have
it's
them.
50-50 whether they're going to let you in there. I said, so be on your best behavior. So anyway, but
Yeah, we have
but
openings in every class except kindergarten. We're on a waiting list there right
Isn't
now.
that something?
It
Wow.
is.
Okay.
So, we're
Greenwood
excited.
Mennonite School, GMSFlames.org. What's a phone number? 349
4131.
4131. 349
You
4131.
can find my email on the website.
Okay,
and
Dwayne
feel free to email
Miller.
me. Yep.
Okay.
There's applications. Feel free to give us a call if you have any kind of questions at all.
All
No
right, so if
question's
you
a
want to
crazy
see the
question.
school, meet Dwayne, talk to some of the people, a tour is no charge. It has to be planned, I guess. In other words, but because grandparents play a big role when where kids
They
go
do.
to school now, and so do
Absolutely.
parents. So if you want to check them out and hear what they have to say, feel free to give them a call.
June 2nd, Spring Festival. Come
Yeah,
out.
be there. It's a
Enjoy
lot
the
of fun,
day.
isn't
Be
it?
there. It is a great day.
It's a lot of fun at the auction, too.
It is.
Okay, Dwayne, thank you for all that
Thank
you
you,
do.
Jim.
All right, have a good weekend.
You too.
Okay?
Thanks.
There he is, everybody. Dwayne Miller, Greenwood Mennonite School. Okay, good guy, does a good job. He's the principal. I used to be on a first name basis with principals when I went to school, so we knew each other well. Anyway, hey. Pools and Spas Unlimited. I mentioned them earlier. I just want to mention them one more time. If you're thinking about putting in a pool, got a pool that needs working on, if you need any parts or supplies for your pool, check them out. They're in Milford, 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard, 424-1999 is the phone number. You can give them a call and say good morning. 424-1999. Inside the building, they have an endless pool, okay? And it'll drive you crazy because you just keep swimming in circles. No, you swim against a current is what you do. But it's kind of neat. Their website is swimdelmarva.com. So whether you want a pool, whether you want a spa, whether you want a sauna, whether you want it all, whether you need supplies for one, maybe you got one that needs some parts or repairs or maintenance, whatever you may need, Pools and Spas Unlimited will help you out. Again, they're in Milford, right on North Rehoboth Boulevard, and their Facebook page is Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Check them out there, like their Facebook page. Their phone number is 424-1999. And whether you want one for your business, whether you want one for your home, whether you are a part of a development that's going to put in a big pool, they can help you out. Now, you're saying, what's going on, Jim? What's going on is we are here. We are inside Smith's Cafe right here in Seaford, Delaware, which is inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, okay? And we're with you here till 10 o'clock this morning. Hey, I don't think he's going to stop in today, so I'm just going to talk about him a little bit. Our friend Mark Johnson, in fact, I knew he wasn't coming today. He's hung up. But Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services, man, I've been using them like crazy. So if you need something done, interior, exterior, home repairs, flooring, decks, drywall repair, kitchen counters, backsplash work, like their Facebook page, it's called Atlantic Home Improvements on Facebook. I have a lot of rentals, and that's where I'm using them. Anytime anything's wrong, he's my go-to guy. Mark Johnson, he's got a partner named Don Lindsay. They both have been in the construction field for over 25 years. They know their stuff. Call them, 500-0133, 500-0133, free estimates. All right, we're going to take a break from the radio right now, and we will be back with you. We're going to hang right on to My Cozy TV. So, my cozy audience, good morning. We appreciate you being here with us. We're going to talk to Colin Walls, and I'm going to read my notes while he's talking and make sure I haven't missed a daggone thing. Walls Service Center is open.
We are open right now.
Tracy is ready for...
She is there, and she's ready for your phone calls, and or just stop in.
And
let's
bring
get
her
you
2 donuts.
That's a good idea.
Right.
She
Or
might
a
have
box of donuts.
She might have her kids with her today, so
She might need
bring
more than 2 donuts.
4 donuts.
4
yeah.
donuts,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, Wall Service Center is open today. Stop by, see Tracy, give her a call, 422-8110. Let's get you scheduled in. Let's see what's going on with your car, whether it's air conditioning, whether it's an engine misfire, or just a check engine light, or if your car is just has low tire pressure.
Yeah.
If you got a little light on or something like that, stop in. Let us just take a quick look at it. We can sometimes say, hey, that's just your traction control light, and it could be whatever. But let us take a look at it. Let's start there, and that's usually the best way to start the conversation is just come in or call and get something scheduled. So we are in downtown Milford. We're in the same place. We've been in that building for 40 years this year.
Wow.
50 years, sorry. 10 years
50
ago, we
years.
were there 40 years.
Right, that's
Now
right.
it's
That's what
50.
you meant to say.
That's right. And we've been in downtown Milford for 60 years. My grandfather started the business, and we are now in our 4th generation. My son Colin is there working with me every day as well. So it's
4th generation
4th generation,
on
right?
the scene.
Yeah,
Colin's the 3rd. Colin the 2nd is the 4th.
Right.
Wow. Kind of cool.
It's very cool. I mean, I enjoy getting to work with him
60
every day.
years of being in business. How does that happen? By doing a good job.
Yeah, and it's tough too. I mean, it's not easy. We've seen lots of car repair places come and go, in and out of
Right.
business, and it's a tough business. Any business is tough, but this is an especially tough business, I think. Anyway.
Right. Well, you have to outdo your competition continuously, and you have to do that by working hard, providing good service, fair prices, getting things done in a timely
And
manner.
showing up every day is
And
another
showing
thing,
up
too.
every day and returning
You
phone
need to be
calls
consistent, and you've got to be there when people need you, and that's what we try to do at Wall Service Center. So, Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Schedule an appointment right there if you want.
And you know what a lot of people don't realize is the number one thing in small businesses that you'll find compared to a large business is they care. If you stop by Wall Service Center in Milford, you're going to either meet Colin or his son Colin. Tracy's there running everything. She's in charge. She's got it all going on. But they work behind the scene to make sure she's got what she needs to make it keep all
Sometimes she
going on.
lets us think we're in charge.
Sometimes.
So, yeah.
That's just messing with you. That's her psych degree.
That's right.
Is what that is. All right. Wall Service Center, 422-8110. So in a few minutes, we're going to go back on the radio, okay? But for right now, you are talking to Stacy on Facebook, okay? So I hope you're enjoying having a conversation with her. Our next guest is coming up. She'll be on in just a couple minutes. Her name is Susan Kent, but we're not going to talk until we're on the radio part, okay? So I want you to stand by. I saw Mark Yoder come in. We're going to talk to him. I think that Debbie Short's going to be on a little bit later. Dean's Delicious Dishes. Stacy might be having a word with me. I'm not sure, but it's a busy, action-packed show. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of people to talk to, and I want to remind you, if you ever want to consider advertising on this show, the only time we have left right now is after. I want to show you how busy the schedule is. It is this busy. And Stacy does this, and she says, do not be looking for anything else to do before 9 o'clock. So we've got every minute spoken for. So I just want to let you know, after 9, we're selling some 5-minute interviews, okay, for $100. If you'd like one, let us know. All of the people that advertise on this show seem to get results and seem to continue advertising. Most of our people have advertised with us for 4 years now. So we appreciate our advertisers, and we appreciate our audience. So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. It's each and every Saturday morning. It's live right here on My Cozy TV. And then we are also on Jim Weller's Facebook page, Smith's Cafe's Facebook page, WRDE's Facebook page, Weller's Utility Facebook, Weller's Utility Trailers Facebook page, and we're also on Jim Weller's Facebook page. 5 different Facebook pages. I think they're all working. And if you're talking to us, you're talking to Stacy. I've got Stacy, Katie, and Tracy, and I always get the names mixed up. I really struggle with it, okay? Colin, I've got down pretty good, okay? And we have a new gentleman here named Christian who's helping us also. But anyway, we appreciate all involved, but we do have a job opening, okay? So Stacy's helping out today because Katie is spending the day with her daughter, which is great. But we want to get one more person that can give us a hand so somebody doesn't have to work every single Saturday. So it's a lot of attention to detail, okay? It's a very busy environment. You can't get hung up in anything. You got to stay focused. You're taking pictures. You're making the timer work. You help set up. You help take down. It's from 6 in the morning till 10:30 in the morning. It's a very exciting time, and we feed you, and we feed you well. But anyway, it's a lot to keep up with. Okay, and on top of all that, you got to talk to people on Facebook and take pictures and everything in between. It's amazing. It's a busy little environment. But if you have an interest and that's you and you're a very detail-oriented person, we'd like another helper. So that way I'd have 3 people to lean on when I have to say, would you mind coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and giving us a hand? They all say it. Yes, Jim, we'd love to. So anyway, we appreciate all the helpers we have here today. But it's Weller Does Delmarva, and if you're watching, we thank you for watching. If you'd send us a message on Facebook and tell us where you're watching from. And if you're watching on Facebook, we'd like you to hit the share button, if you would, and just share this show with your friends and let them know what's going on. It's going to be another minute or 2 before we go back on the radio. I'm going to be notified when that happens. But we are talking to you right now on My Cozy TV and Jim Weller's Facebook page. Ooh, I'm prepping for the radio. I got the signal already. So we're going to go back on the radio in just a second, and we're going to continue on. And we got a lot to tell you about. I got some more advertisers. We are on the radio. So I'm going to talk about First Class Heating and Air, another great supporter of the show. They've been advertising with me for years. If it's time for you to turn your air conditioner on, which I'm sure you've already done it by now, and you can't remember the last time you had it serviced or your filter cleaned out or anything like that, or last year it didn't work just right, it probably didn't fix itself over the winter. So if you need some heating or air conditioning work or even plumbing or home performance, they're a great company to deal with. You can look up their Facebook page. It's First Class Heating and Air, or you can look them up on the web. It's firstclasshvac.com and learn about all the different services they provide. But they have a special right now. Right now, you can get 6 years. That's 72 months. Think about this. No interest. 0% financing on a new heating and air conditioning system with First Class Heating and Air. I've never heard of such an offer, okay? They're also part of Energize Delaware, which also gives you money back towards a new system if you qualify. So you just need to give a call to 934-8900, 934-8900, and that is First Class Heating and Air. Tell them you heard about it on Jim Weller's show and schedule your appointment to have your system serviced. Maybe you want to get a maintenance agreement where they just come out automatically twice a year. That also gives you discounts on anything else they do. So it's First Class Heating and Air, firstclasshvac.com. Wait a minute, firstclasshvac.com. That's what I said. Okay, I've started talking to myself now. But anyway, 934-8900. Good people. I like them. They'll take good care of you. Tell them I sent you. Now we're going to talk to her. She's ready. She's been anticipating this moment. She's been thinking about it all week, all morning. She might have just heard about it yesterday. But anyway, Susan Kent, how you doing?
Hey, I'm actually David Ball and the rest
David,
of the Bridges
how you
board.
doing?
Yeah.
So
I
big
guess
event coming
I
up.
guess I'm the only one that doesn't have a life on a Saturday. Our Bridges board was invited to come, and so that's
okay.
how I'm here.
It was a last minute thing.
Yes,
On
and-
my part.
well,
I saw the
we're so-
promotion and I said, let's get
We're
them in
so
here.
glad, yes,
So,
because
anyway.
it is. It's a big event. It's coming on
Tuesday?
Tuesday. Yep, May
Okay,
22nd.
next Tuesday.
Yep, and it's Bridging Recovery in Delaware, gathering essential supports, and it's an annual summit that we have, and it's an event where we
Is
bring.
it open to anybody?
Sure, absolutely. We do hope that you would register on
Okay.
Eventbrite, and that's
Eventbrite,
Bridging.
okay.
Go to the Bridges Facebook page, and it'll take you
No,
to
we're
that
not
link.
talking 88.7 The Bridge.
No.
It's called Bridges.
Bridges, right?
Bridges. Okay, just the word bridges.
Bridges, right.
Okay.
Bridging Recovery in Delaware,
right.
gathering essential supports. Bridges,
All
yes.
right. Now, what I read about was this is going to have some conversation about the drug epidemic
Absolutely, yes.
and how to maybe cope with it, deal with it, be a support to somebody that's struggling with it.
Absolutely.
Help somebody who's it's going to be a wealth of information. Is that right?
It really is. It's for the community member. There'll be
Okay.
a lot of professionals, people that are actually working in this industry, but this particular event is to be integrated. So the community member is invited to come out to fill their toolbox, to
Right.
get the information, to understand what addiction is.
So you could be an employer. You know, there might be some signs of how do you even spot somebody who might be
Right.
on drugs or
Right.
dealing with a problem. It's also for the parent.
It's for the
who
parent.
has
right.
a spouse or a child or a family member dealing with a drug or alcohol. That's not alcohol, it's drugs.
It's addiction.
Addiction. Okay.
With a focus on the heroin epidemic, but we
Okay.
are really focusing on addiction in general, because you focus on one, you have to focus on
Because I
all.
meet people who say, yeah, my son got hung up with this. My cousin did. I didn't see any of the signs. I didn't even know what the signs were.
And,
you know,
and
or
that's
an
a great
employer.
point. We have what's called a drug room. The Delaware State Police is going to have hidden in plain sight, and it will show what it looks like when you might suspect.
So something could be in your child's bedroom.
Absolutely.
And you just keep looking it over, and it's
so
right there in
we're
plain
gonna
sight.
recreate a space and show all the different ways to hide and ways. We're really excited.
But
that
we're not talking about the person hiding. We're talking about drug paraphernalia.
Right.
Things that
Yes.
that the average parent who says, I would have helped. I had no idea. I didn't know what I was
Right.
looking for.
Right, and we received the shopping list to create that drug room, and it's all
Really?
common stuff.
Really?
Yes, that's all common. It's all things we can buy at the grocery store. So.
Wow. And
Yeah.
then also there's going to be probably information on how to get involved with a support group if one of your kids
Absolutely.
is derailed or
Yeah.
or,
We have we
or
will
if your
have
kid's in jail and you're just a parent trying to cope with it.
Yeah, we have a lot of vendors that are coming, but we have some really good guest speakers.
Okay.
Danny Torino is coming from Washington, D.C. from the Drug Policy Forum. We have Eric Johnson. He's going to be talking about alternative therapies, a new way to look at recovery. We're really
Okay.
excited about that. He's a psychologist. And then we have also Julio Sanchez. And Julio works for the Department of Correction and Probation and Parole.
Really?
And he's going to be talking about new initiatives. A lot of times people getting out of prison and jail, they
Need help.
They need to be connected to services, and he's
Right.
going to talk about their initiatives. We have a
There's a
jam-packed
cost
day.
for this.
No.
For real? The whole day's
No,
free?
It is for free. Yep.
But you want them to sign up at Eventbrite.
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 Yes.
Eventbrite. Eventbrite. Eventbrite's a person, right? Eventbrite. Okay. Light bright. Used to be bright. All right. Anyway, it's at Crossroad Community Church.
It is.
It's next Tuesday. They need to sign up in advance.
Yes.
Is there a Facebook thing
Yes.
floating around?
Yes. Again, Bridging Recovery in Delaware, gathering
Okay.
essential supports. Go to that Bridges or Love Inc. You can find it on Love Inc. or
Okay.
Code Purple Sussex County. You can find it on
Okay.
Sussex County Homeless Coalition. There's links all over the.
This
the-
is like a
yeah.
must-attend event for a parent, a grandparent, an employer.
Yeah.
Anybody that cares, anybody that's been affected or connected to
Right.
anybody that's dealt with any kind of an addiction.
Right.
Is overspending an addiction?
I believe it is.
For real?
But we're not going to cover that on Tuesday.
Okay, good. Good enough then. All right. All right, what else? Anything else?
I just think it's really important to hit home that we all should be part of the solution, and understanding the problem is the first step to it is an epidemic. It's happening to all of our families.
It's affecting us all, whether you're a victim of theft,
Yeah.
whether
Right.
you have a family member that you love dearly that
Right.
can't
Right.
get off it. You don't even know where to turn.
Right.
This is, and if you don't think it's going to affect you, stand by.
Right.
Because this is affecting our entire community.
And I would be remiss if I didn't discuss the big, we're really pouring into what's called a community navigator program.
Okay.
And we have a manual, so that will be offered during the day. And you will get the manual. It's 60 pages of really great
Really?
information on how to navigate the system right here in Sussex County,
To help.
the systems of care, what are the resources. And we're trying to train up these community members to be part of the solution and learn, how to navigate the system. We find that one-on-one mentorship is just critical in someone's
Correct.
recovery.
Right.
So we're training up a team, and that could be anyone listening today. So
Okay.
come out and learn
Free
how
to
you can.
whoever wants to come,
Right.
just sign up.
Right, absolutely.
Crossroad Community Church. Look it up on Bridges on Facebook.
That's right, 9 a.m. Tuesday, May 22nd.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry to get you up so early.
No, it was great. Thanks.
Okay. All right. So I think we're going to talk about my accountant, the accountant, George Luff, Luff and Associates. All right. So anyway, I want to let you know if you need some help with your accounting, if you own a business and you need help with payroll, whether you need help with bookkeeping, if you need an accountant, whether it's personal or business, he can help you out, even if you have an estate you're trying to settle. All right. So anyway, it's Luff and Associates. And you say, where in the world are they? Well, they're in Milford. They're in Dover, and they are also in Rehoboth. You've got 3 different locations, okay, that you can deal with them. I'm going to give you a phone number that gets you to all of them. I have really been pushing if you need help with your payroll, okay? If you own a business and you just want to run your business and you haven't got time to be an expert on payroll, you can give them a call, and they will help you with the payroll. But you say, I do my own bookwork. That's fine. You can do your own bookwork, but they'll help you with your payroll. Whether you got 2 employees or 202 employees, Luff and Associates can help you out. So their phone number, one phone number, all 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth, 422-9699, 422-9699. Give them a call. See if they can help you out. If you need any help, I've been dealing with them now for 20, 25 years, a long time, and they've been helping me out. I might have said I've been helping them out, but they've been helping me out. Luff and Associates, luffcpas.com on the web. Give them a call. I want to talk about one more thing, and then I'm going to talk to Mark Yoder, but I want to talk about car washes. Everybody is probably got dust on their car, pollen on their car, because we haven't had enough rain. We've had tons of rain. So if you want a car wash, just go outside in the rain. But when it's not raining and you need to get a car wash, Duck In Car Wash is where I go, and I love them. You duck in dirty and you drive out clean. Okay, whether you're in a hurry, you could just get a little service, or if you got a little time, you can get a complete service. I'm usually in and out within 5 or 10 minutes. I love dealing there, okay? And then you can get a fragrance for your car, and they always say, do you want vanilla or do you want new car smell? And I just always go for the new car smell. It makes me forget about the car payment when I have that new car smell. But anyway, Duck In Car Wash, Seaford, right here on the highway, Milford, right behind Dairy Queen, and right behind Wawa in Milford. And if you got a Weller's discount card, you'll get a discount at Duck In Car Wash every time you use your discount card, okay? So anyway, it's duckincarwash.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. They got 2 different Facebook pages, one for Milford and one for Seaford. Like them both if you would. Click on notifications, and then that way you will keep in tune with what they have going on. Next guest, Mark Yoder.
Good morning, Jim.
What do you think of the show so far?
Well, I didn't know what to expect. When I came down here, I came a little early so I could watch and observe, see what I was getting into. But it's
okay. What have you gotten into?
We're still waiting to see that. But,
right.
I will tell you this, that many times people do things you have no idea they're doing, and so this has been an eye-opener for me. It's been interesting. Interesting.
Well, good.
Been interesting.
Well, we've been doing it now for 245 times.
Wow.
We keep track. So I wanted to just have you on. I saw you the other day at a play. We both had a grandchild in there.
Right.
Wasn't that wonderful?
It was.
It was kind of neat. So anyway, and you own Country Rest Home.
I do.
And Greenwood Mennonite gentleman, you've been around the community a long time, right?
I was born in 1956 and been here all but 5 years of my life. So
Really?
I've been here a while. Yeah.
And did you happen to go to Greenwood Mennonite School?
I did. I went to Greenwood
Okay.
Mennonite School. In those days, there were 10 grades, and so
Okay.
I graduated from 10th grade at Greenwood Mennonite School in 1972.
And then you went somewhere else for 2 more years?
Actually, I'm a dropout. That's
Oh,
part
for
of
real?
Yeah, that's part of my
Wow.
story. But anyway, I eventually went back to school and got
Okay.
my GED and things. but-
Really? You know,
Go ahead.
business people. You're a business gentleman. I'm a businessman, Colin. You know, I'm Kevin Short over here. One thing that we probably all realize, when you own a business, you're allowed to work all you want, and you don't have to pay yourself overtime.
That is a
But
fact.
it's one of the few things you can just work night and day.
Right.
So,
right.
but so you went to school, and so you've been here all but 5 years of your life. Isn't that
Right.
something?
Right. It's
And-
yeah. Well, I spent 5. I was trying to decide what I should share here today, and I
Yeah.
was
Well,
somebody.
it could be anything you want.
All right.
so.
Well, somebody asked me recently, "What's your passion, Mark? What do you
Okay.
really love in life?" And so I was thinking about that as I came down here, and I was thinking, I have an incredible wife, so that's a passion.
Absolutely. You
And
married
by-
up, evidently.
I really did. And by the way, you really would do well to have her on the show sometime. She does quilts,
oh.
and I guarantee it'd
Yep,
be
Stacy will
something
make a note of that.
be something really interesting and whatever. She does amazing things. But I have 6 children,
Okay.
20 grandchildren.
20 grand.
Yeah.
How far away do they live?
Well, I have a family, 8. My oldest son has 8 children. He lives in Michigan.
Okay.
And that's a mess. They're growing up almost without us, it seems. And then I have a
Okay.
son with 4 boys in Baltimore, but they get back and
Okay.
forth a lot.
Okay.
And then a daughter with 2
Wow.
children here, and then 2 sons. My youngest son has 3, and my next youngest son is just about to have the 3rd, which I counted as part of the 20, by the way.
Wow. 20 grandkids.
Right.
What a legacy.
The other part of my passion, of course, we have the nursing home. You mentioned
Right.
that, and the country rest home, which has given me a lot of opportunity. But my real passion, Jim, is the mission work that I get to be part of and telling people about Jesus. I do a weekly radio program called Words of Hope on WBOC 102.5. I hope it's all right if I say that. It's a little late if it's not, since
Right.
there are other radio stations.
We'll have our legal team get back to you. Our legal
But
team will get
that's
to your
7
legal team.
That's 7:30 on Sunday mornings.
Okay.
Which is also on a website called wordsofhope.us.
Okay.
And it's just an attempt for me to take some of this faith journey I've been on, share it as simply as I know how. It's kind of an interesting, I don't know if I have time for this quick story, but I got started doing this when one of the producers for our ads there at the Country Rest Home, I was sharing Jesus with him, and he got excited about it. And he said, Mark, you should put this together sometime for a place to share this. And I said, I've thought about doing it on radio. And he said, I'm going to see what I can do. And so a couple of weeks later, he called me down to the station there at in Salisbury. And it was a very intimidating thing. They brought me in there and said, we've never done anything like this before. What makes you think it's going to work? And I said, I really don't know, because I've never done it before either. And then they proceeded to say 30 minutes is a long time to talk to anybody. And can you even talk 30 minutes? Well, as a preacher, I've done hour shows.
Right.
But the really interesting question is, what's your message? And I know I'm taking some privilege to go through all this, but...
Well, I am going to have to stop you in just 30 seconds.
All
but
right.
my question is, would you be willing to hang out till after 9 a little bit?
yeah, I could come back. And,
Do you mind?
No, I'll come
Okay.
back and
In other
share
words,
a little bit more.
So I want to hear the whole story. So I want to encourage anybody listening on the radio to make plans after 9 to switch over to
All
My
right.
Cozy or my Facebook page. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
But anyway, so Mark Yoder, we're going to talk about what your real passion is.
That's right.
My question is, though, when did this become your real passion?
I raised in a very strict religious home, so I gave my life to Jesus at 12 years of age, and I have had plenty ups and downs since then, but I pretty committed since a 15-year-old boy that I
Okay.
wanted to be I wanted this to be my priority.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to stop
That's
you for now,
fine.
okay?
That's fine.
So just hang out for a little bit, and after 9, we're going to have you back on. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right. Then 5 minutes went quick, didn't they?
They did.
Okay. So anyway, we're just letting you know that we're going to talk again with Mark Yoder, but we're in the final minutes of the radio portion of the show. And I've got a couple things I need to mention. Man, I keep talking about these glasses I got. I went to Delaware Eye Clinics, but I really went there because my doctor that I really like, his name is Dr. Tim Smith, and that is where he's at. And I met him and have dealt with him and been very happy with him. So if you need a good eye doctor, I'm recommending Dr. Tim Smith at Delaware Eye Clinics in Milton, okay? If you have any questions, I'm going to give you their phone number. The other thing I wanted to let you know is it's a locally owned and operated location. So in other words, the people that own it are there. So it's not a big conglomeration or anything like that. They also have, designer eyewear and prescription and non-prescription sunglasses and glasses and eyewear for safety and sports and readers and contacts and a little bit of everything. Also, a funny little thing, you get a little bottle of stuff to clean your glasses, and whenever you're in the area, you stop in and they'll refill it for you for as long as you want. And they also have single vision frames and lenses as low as $99. So if you need an eye exam and you're not sure if your insurance covers it or not, they handle most insurance work for you. So give them a call. It's 684-2020. What a great number. 684-2020, Delaware Eye Clinics. And if you are looking for a great doctor, I personally deal with Dr. Tim Smith, and I'm very happy with him. So if you know Tim or you know Dr. Smith and you want to deal with him, he's at Delaware Eye Clinics in Milton, 684-2020. If you need glasses, if you need contacts, if you need any help at all, I'm very happy dealing there, okay? And when you hear these different businesses advertised, you realize I do business with them, and that means I like them. One more. This gentleman was with me first thing this morning. He's at his office probably right now watching or listening, and it's Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines. And if you haven't called and talked to Rick, give him a call, 684, wrong number, 856 7381, 856-7381. It's Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines. Whether you need a laptop, a computer, a tablet, maybe you own one and you just can't get it to work just right, or you've never had it serviced, or you need an antivirus thing, or you just need some help, or you need to talk to somebody that speaks a language you understand and talks to you on a level that you can comprehend, and you need help. When I need help with a computer, I don't need somebody that's really techie talking in a way I can't understand. I need help. I need somebody to explain this to me or help me figure out what to do. He's a really good guy. All of his staff is very well trained. I've had him at my house. I've had him at my businesses. I'm very happy with him. So it's called No Nonsense Office Machines, right there, 2 miles east of the Circle in Georgetown, 856-7381. On the web, it's nonsenseoffice.com. And he'll help you out, whether you want to buy something, whether you need something repaired, whether you need something serviced. And don't forget, if you've got a Weller's discount card, you save $25 on a service of a computer there by using that card, okay? He can alter his hours. If you need him to meet you at a certain time, he can. If you need him to come to your business or your home, he can do that. So very helpful, very knowledgeable, great place to deal. No Nonsense Office Machines in Georgetown. Now, we are in the final few minutes of the show. I want to remind you that Weller's Utility Trailers is open today. We're open right now, okay? We're going to be there till 1 o'clock or until the last customer is satisfied, or at least until we're satisfied, they're satisfied. But anyway, it's Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. I want to remind you, if you're thinking about ordering an Amish-made vinyl swing set and you don't want to wait a long time, you're right in a good spot. We are getting another delivery, and that's delivered to your house and set up. The next delivery is scheduled, weather permitting, for June 12th. So you've got time to literally order a custom-made, Amish-made vinyl swing set with salt-treated lumber wrapped in vinyl, all stainless steel hardware, delivered and installed to your property. You've got time to get it on the June 12th delivery, okay? So that's that. Couple other things I wanted to remind everybody of is that Weller's is always looking to purchase used utility trailers. So if you happen to have a trailer that belongs to you, it's got to be yours. You can't sell it to somebody else's. Your trailer, we will buy your trailer and try to get it in our inventory as soon as possible. So if you happen to need a trailer, we got them. But if you happen to have a trailer you want to sell, we can help you out with that. Also, we're going to have Debbie Short on after 9. She's going to be talking about another big event coming up, too. And so we got a busy morning here. A lot going on. We're inside Smith's Cafe. We're going to be here till 10 o'clock with you. So if you need anything, you come on down and have breakfast. And today, kids eat free up till noon every single day of the week. They have weekly specials for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. So check out their Facebook page, Smith's Cafe. We're inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge Thrift Store, which is a 34,000 square foot thrift store, one of the biggest thrift stores around. And it's clean, it's neat, it's organized, and it helps a great organization too. So whether you got something you want to donate, whether you want to buy something, check them out. They got all kinds of stuff. This is Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show, and we're here every week. We're with you live on the radio. So for my radio audience, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to follow me. So at 9 o'clock, we stop being on the radio. If you want to watch some more of the show or listen to the show, you just go over to My Cozy TV, which is on Comcast. All of Sussex County, 5 counties in Maryland, Comcast. Channel 204, Mediacom 99, over the air at 31.2. Then you can say, oh, well, I don't get that. That's fine. You can watch it on my Facebook page. If you're not on Facebook, you can just watch it simply at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. The shows are there. We keep them there, and they're there every week. So anyway, that is that. Okay? So if you ever wanted to be on the show, let us know. We'll figure out a way to work you in. We stay scheduled up pretty good. We're usually 3 or 4 months behind. I need a helper. We've got 2 helpers. I need another helper. We're looking for somebody here to come in and work with us on Saturday mornings, greet the guest and take pictures and set the timer and help out in any way. It's a very busy job. You know, you got to stay totally focused on what we got going on, and it's just a little hard. So if you're interested, though, it's a paying job. You know, we'll pay you by the hour, and it's from 6 in the morning till 10:30 in the morning. You help set up a little bit. You help take down when we're done, and that's what we do. So we need one more helper to help out. We have Katie, we have Stacy, and we're looking for a 3rd person, okay? So like I say, though, it is a hectic environment here on a Saturday morning. And then you're on top of all that, you're talking to the people on Facebook. So you're constantly communicating with them, and when people are on and they give their contact info, we put it right there on our Facebook page today in the comments. So that's that. If you're interested in that, get up with me. Let's talk about it. But anyway, we're here. We thank everybody that's been involved. We appreciate Fran back at the studio helping out with the radio side of things. And it's a weekly show. Weller Does Delmarva. And like I say, in the next minute or two, we'll be done on the radio, but we're going to keep right on till 10 o'clock. So just switch right over to Jim Weller's Facebook page. We're going to have Mark Yoder on. We're going to have Debbie Short. And we're going to have Dean's Delicious Dishes. And it's just a busy, busy, busy morning. So anyway, thank you again to all of the people on the radio. We appreciate your support. We're going to end our radio part of the program, and we're going to continue right on My Cozy TV. So here we are. We're now continuing right on. We're going to talk to Colin Walls, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, Delaware. You actually can go there and watch the show if you want. Just have a seat, talk to Tracy, but don't hold her up because she's busy working, okay? So don't make her drift off in conversation. She's got a lot to do, and so on. But you can watch the TV there if you want. And Weller's Utility Trailers is also open. I guess I have to get a TV set up there. I never thought of that for a viewing audience. A viewing party.
Viewing party, right.
Viewing party. So, Colin, how's it going today?
It's going good. How about you?
It's going good. Been an action-packed show. I won't say it's been the busiest show ever, but
it has been?
It has been full. Okay. I'll say that. You may not believe it. It's a little harder than you think sitting over here and talking for 3 hours straight.
I have been in that seat before.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like the earbuds, though.
You do like that?
I would have rather had headphones. I have to be honest with you.
Well,
I just like the headphones.
They
keep my hair in place.
TV.
They keep my hair in place. You know, and then I could have put a little sign up on top of them or something like that. Been another
Kevin likes what you've got right now.
Oh, I know. It's all about Kevin. Kevin. Oh, he's already ordered them? Oh, and headphones. Right. To the ear monitors. Right. Okay, no problem. And then he'll probably get me different color ones.
Right. For whatever one your for mood is.
Week, whatever the mood. There's 5 colors. And then there's custom ones.
Right.
All right. So anyway, no more purchase orders are being, what's it called? Got to stop. Yeah.
Starting next year.
He's got his computer all set up over there. Listen, we do want to say thanks a lot to Kevin Short, but we just don't feel like it. So, Colin, let's move on to you.
All right, well, let's talk about Walls Service Center. Walls Service Center is open today, and we're busy. We've got a lot going on there, but it doesn't mean we can't get you in this coming week, Monday, most likely Monday.
You have some great customers.
We do have really good customers.
They come from far and wide.
Yep.
They brag about you. They love dealing with you.
Yep.
I actually, just as a person who helps you advertise, I have people tell me stories about how happy they are dealing with you.
Well, good.
They like
Good.
it. So,
Good.
and you're
Well, we
saying,
appreciate hearing all of that.
right, but not during these 3 minutes.
Yeah, tell
All
me
right.
that off the air.
Tell you it off the air, or
right.
after the 3 minutes is over.
Right. So
All right.
anyway, we are open today. We would like to get you scheduled in for this coming week, and I know we have openings for Monday. If you need something done, we can get you in and get you taken care of.
Okay.
Tuesday. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Tracy's not going to be there Monday.
Are you still going to open?
I want as little to do as possible.
Oh,
on Monday.
okay. All right.
We'll take
See
you
how
in Monday.
dependent
That's
he
okay.
is on Tracy? Are you
Well,
closed Memorial Day?
We
That's
will
a
be
week from
closed.
Monday.
Yeah, we will be
Okay,
closed on
just
Memorial
checking.
Day. Yep.
All right.
Yep. So anyway, we are open right now. Give us a call, 422-8110. Let's get you scheduled in for this next week coming up, and we're gonna get it done and get it checked out. Whatever your problem is, whether it's air conditioning, whether it's just an oil change, or you need a headlight bulb changed, we can take care of it at Wall Service Center. We've got the experience, and we've got the guys there that can get the job done.
Yes, you do. And you got like 5 bays, and you're conveniently located.
Right.
And the nice thing is, if somebody comes in, they can just walk next door and have a picnic lunch there at the
At the park, or they can go
park.
to some of the great restaurants we have in downtown
yes.
Milford. We've got
or just take their dog for a
real-
walk.
Yeah, right. Or take yourself for a walk. I like for people to bring a kayak. I want to see people bring in their kayaks in that they bought from Weller's
Okay.
and take them and launch them right there
the
behind us
Misspillion.
in the Misspillion River. That would be
Misspillion,
good.
not the Missa.
Not the
It's
Missa.
not the
It's the
Missapillion. That's the
Misspillion.
other river.
Right.
This is the Misspillion. Hey, Frank.
Right.
So anyway, so you're open. Tracy's there. There's room for people to watch the show. You're pretty sure next week there's some room to get an air conditioner
Right.
worked on?
Yep, absolutely. There is for sure.
Okay, there is for sure.
Yep.
So whether you
even
need
if
your-
I have to do it myself, which I
even
have
if he
been.
has to do it with himself, he's been busy.
I have been
He has
busy,
been
and I
busy,
have been
working hard.
really, really tied up and really focusing my attention on getting these air conditioned jobs done for the customers and getting them out the door. Hey,
Get him out the door.
with any service at Wall Service Center, from an oil change on up, you're going to get this right here: free roadside assistance. You're not going to get just this envelope. You're actually going to get the service that comes with
Right.
it. If you break down, it's going to cover things like towing. If you need a jump start, lock your keys in your car. They'll come
Yeah.
out and unlock them for you.
What
Help
happens
with
if it's at
changing
your
a flat
house?
tire, or if you need gas or run out of work. If you're at your house, doesn't
Right.
matter.
What happens if you lock your keys in your car at your own home?
I don't
Is
think it
that
matters.
too silly for them to come out?
I don't think so.
They'll come out.
Right.
My locking your keys in a car experience was at LL Bean in Freeport, Maine.
Wow. Close to home.
Close to home, out in the middle of nowhere. So, anyway, I got it figured out. And now I have a whole solution. I got this.
That's right.
1-800, come help me.
That's right.
So, all right, and that's free.
That's absolutely free.
All right. So, anyway, Wall Service Center, 422-8110. It works best if you dial it in that order.
It does.
Okay? But if you misdial, still ask for Tracy. Okay? So if you call a wrong number. So she's there. They're open. We're ready. I think, who have I got left to talk to? I'm going to talk to Mark Yoder a little bit. Then I'm going to talk to Debbie Short a little bit. We're going to have Dean's Delicious Dishes on. And then we have a very big surprise for Kevin, okay? Something you won't see coming, okay? You will say you blindsided me on that one. So get prepared for it. Eat some corn nuggets and be ready. Okay? All right. Mark, I had to interrupt you last time. I'm sorry about that. So let's continue on. Your passion.
Yeah, I was saying that my passion is sharing Jesus, and I've been privileged to do some pretty special, unusual things. Like I'm leaving again next week for India. I've been going to India for 20 years.
What's
And-
it like going to India? How do they talk? What's their language?
Well, Mandarin, whatever the Indian language is, with many tribal languages as well. So language is a barrier, but things have changed dramatically in 20 years, from infrastructure, roads, automobiles.
Meaning, at 20 years ago, there was not a
It
road.
was much worse, but the way it is now, it's almost like going to a different country in India than it was 20 years ago. Just
Okay.
so much improvement from, and everybody has a cell phone, so it's a
Okay.
pretty amazing experience. I went 20 years ago, back to a little bit of my story. I wanted to be a missionary when I was growing up, and after we got married, I bought my family farm, and my wife and I had 3 children, and I was pretty set on being a dairy farmer, but I was invited to go to Trinidad to be a missionary there, and so we sold.
At about what age?
Well, 27, 8.
27? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'd been on the farm a bit, had the 3 children.
Okay.
Anyway, I had someone that saw some potential and thought I should sign up to be a missionary in Trinidad,
Okay.
which we planned to do. And then within just a little bit, I mean, it took longer to get this done, but somebody else took our place. I think they probably woke up and said, that guy, you know, he's a high school dropout. He's got 3 children. He might not know where
He's
they came
a farmer
from.
in Sussex County.
Yeah, we'll have this missionary with a lot of kids and no education. So they said, we really don't have a place for you.
Really? Okay.
So
maybe.
I went to John Mishler, who just passed away. His funeral
Yes,
was yesterday,
yes.
well known in this community, knew of a church in Ohio. And I went there for 5 years. After 5 years, we had 6 children and still no education. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to take care of these children.
9 children?
6 total.
Oh, okay.
6 total. Anyway, so I ended up, Dad called me one day and wondered if I'd come work in the rest home, the country rest home there.
Did your dad start that?
No, actually, my uncle started that. Dad would have gone to work for him in the early 70s when I thought it was pretty silly to do that, but and he bought it in the 80s. But anyway, I remember he said, would you come work for me? And I said, well, how am I going to support 6 children if I come work for you? He said, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not. But anyway, I came, and that was in 1990. But with that has come many opportunities. We started the retirement community about then as well, and that has opened the door for me to do the short-term missions.
Okay.
Which is, and like I said, it's been, I love my job. I love my family. But, yeah, my passion really is getting to do those things. I tell the story that 20 years ago, I met a young man who was just starting a ministry of outreach, teaching hygiene, health, and so on. And so he was just unusually committed young man. That organization 20 years ago, it was just a very small organization, is now, when I was there in December, there were 400 pastors and leaders that we had. That's not counting all the members of those churches where we would have had a pastor seminar. And it's been a special thing. And it's, by the way, we're in a planting season in the harvest, in the farming community. I often tell people that a bushel of seed corn can plant about, 3.5 acres of corn that'll become up to 800 bushel. The law of sowing and reaping, Jim, is an amazing principle in agriculture, in financial investments, but it is especially true in the kingdom of God. And I don't know, I wish I had a way to get people excited about little investments in the kingdom, because it's amazing what can happen over a period of time. I know my time's about up, but
I can go a little bit longer on this one.
The young man I spoke of, there's now an orphanage of over 200 children.
Really?
Yeah, and when you go there, you can't help but weep with how amazing these children are doing. They're now graduating from high school, going on to college. And when we're there, they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're going up to have their devotions, their time of singing, Bible study. And never, hardly ever, do you see any child that looks stressed or whatever. It's just an amazing thing. And a few years back, we started a English school there, and there's now over 200 students. 60% of those students are from the Hindu families in the area, and 40% are from our orphan children.
Wow.
And a staff of 14. And, of course, you just had the Greenwood Mennonite School on here. We won't ask them their budget, but for those almost 14 staff, and they're educated, one has a master's degree, there's 7 degree teachers, the salaries for all of that is just a little over $1,000 a month for those 200 and some children. So anyway, I'm not trying to cast
anything,
but I'm just saying it's amazing
what they can do.
It is amazing. It is quite amazing. Anyway, so those are the things that are pretty exciting for me these days. And
how could somebody meet you or learn more about you? Do you have a blog, or do you have a website, or how does a person contact you?
Well, I'm a very non-private person, so I answer any questions in my cell phone and all that. My email is M as in Mark, B as in boy, Yoder.
Okay.
At gmail.com. Pretty easy, mbyoder@gmail.com. Anybody's welcome. I write tons of letters, so if you write, I'll probably answer you.
Really?
And you can call the nursing home, get my number. It's very public there, so yeah. And and I say this often, I love taking people with me on these mission trips. So if you want to go on a mission trip sometime, just get up with me. I'd love to take you.
Even if they've never been?
Even if they've never been. Now, I tell people we have some rules, but you don't even have to be a born-again Christian to go with me. I'd like to take people along, and they can be part of the mission field as we go on a mission trip. But they'll have to abide by some rules if we do that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you've wanted to go on a mission trip and never been, here's your guide, Mark Yoder.
Yeah, I can't get you on this one. We're leaving Wednesday. There's no way you could
Where
go.
are you going Wednesday?
To India.
For how long?
It'll be a little more than a week, not
Really?
much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that one flight, or you transfer a couple
We
times?
fly nonstop from Dulles to Delhi. It's about a 17-hour flight. I make sure I get up quite often during that flight.
Okay.
Then another flight. People think it's going to be very expensive, and I don't know. Again, I'm giving you way more information you need here about all these things, but it's under $1,000 for me to fly round trip from Dulles to Delhi to Bhubaneswar and back again. Pretty
Really?
amazing. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
and
thank you. I appreciate this opportunity. And
anything else?
well, I'm just finishing that little thing I said about Words of Hope, because that's where I have my local chance to
Right.
speak out. So they asked me, what's your goal with this thing? And I said, my goal is to declare that Jesus is the Lamb of God that takes away the sin of the world. And so that's my focus for that. It's been amazing. They've been allowing me to do that now
Right.
for
Well, I'd
all
rather
this
not
time.
promote another station,
There
but
you
tell me
go.
this: is there another place?
wordsofhope.us.
Wordsofhope.us.
That's a website. If anybody wants, they're all there. Wordsofhope.us, where they could go and.
Now, do you pastor around here?
I'm an associate pastor at the Greenwood Mennonite Church. Our senior pastor is John David Schwarzentuber. You certainly know him, and
Yep.
I get to serve with him and support him.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Well,
We could be here all day.
yes, we really could. You know,
All right.
I mean, as I told you, those of us that speak a lot, we can always think of something else to
Right.
talk about. But,
All right. Well, I'm
but
going to
anyway.
leave you. Is that okay?
That's great,
Thank
man.
you very
Thank you. I
much,
appreciate
Mark.
it.
Okay. All right. There you go. And if you want to look him up, he owns and operates the Country Rest Home, and you could check him out there. All right. I think we're ready for Debbie Short, to be honest with you. She's been in makeup. She's got her hair done. I think she's had a good breakfast. And then we're going to give Kevin Short our big surprise. Big surprise for Kevin Short. I can tell he's over there thinking, I don't like surprises. I cannot imagine what a surprise from Jim Weller would be like. And I'm not sure I'm up for this. Debbie, what is he thinking over there?
He's not a big surprise guy.
I can tell it. I can tell.
He's truly not.
Look, he's asking Collie. What's he talking
He's
about?
not.
Is this going to embarrass me? Should I part my hair on the right or the left? He doesn't know what to do.
His hair. Yeah.
Oh, so Debbie, how are you?
I am great.
Good. And you have got the Do More 20. What is it called again?
It's called Do More 24.
Do More 24.
And it's a program that's through the United Way.
Okay.
And what they do is they help nonprofit organizations raise money for their nonprofit.
Right. It's
to
like
help them.
one big day of fundraising.
One day of giving, yes. And it's June 7th, a Thursday.
Okay, what day is it on?
Thursday,
Okay. What's the date
June 7th,
of what year?
2018, I'm
I'm
thinking.
just messing with you.
Okay.
All right.
So last year we
Yeah.
participated
That
for
was
the
your
first
first
time,
year.
the very first time, and we received over $5,000 in
Now, and this is
donations.
for what organization?
The Barbara K.
As you
Brooks
speak of.
Transition
Okay.
House. Yes.
Okay.
You
The
know what I'm
Barbara
always
K.
talking about.
Brooks
Transition House.
Transition House.
For women.
For women.
Yes.
Okay. And this is something that you started.
Yes,
Very passionate about it.
I am.
And it's making a difference in some ladies' lives.
We believe
and
it is. Yes.
making a difference in your life.
It is.
And it's blessing our community.
Well,
So,
I hope so.
Anyway, so what you're saying is the Barbara K. Brooks Foundation home needs finances all the time.
Yes.
You probably get an electric bill once a month, and you
We
probably
do.
have insurance and,
We do.
and repairs and maintenance and so on.
Yes.
So there's a fundraiser.
Yes.
And this is a way for anybody and everybody to support this organization
Right.
or many organizations.
Right.
If you
That's
want to do
exactly
all
correct.
your giving in one day, just give it all away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
you
right, so-
there's a website, and it's Do More 24 Delaware.
It's soon, June 7th,
It
right?
is soon, and I believe that Colin just brought up our page.
Okay.
The Do More 24 website has different foundations that you can go to. Each has a page, and there's our page right there.
Okay.
So
when you want to donate,
when you
that's
wanna
that
donate,
one day.
you go to that page, you click on donate, and if you scroll down the page, you can see we have recommended levels of donation.
Okay,
Just
good idea.
Recommendations. So
If I don't know what to do.
right, or you can choose any amount you'd like. So some of our levels are, where does the money go? Ladies often come to us who don't have any identification. They don't have birth certificate. They don't have ID. They don't have driver's license, and they can't get a job.
Okay. So you're helping them transition
Right, transition
from one season of life, hopefully to a better season of life.
to a more successful season.
Right,
yes,
a more successful
yes,
season.
Yeah. So it's
So those
expensive.
are things you need.
Yeah.
What's the $43.20?
Okay, you can purchase for $30. We can purchase a bus pass for $43.20.
Wait a minute. So it's discounted.
Right.
So for $30, you could buy a $43 pass.
I knew you'd like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So for $90, I could buy $129 worth.
that's correct.
Okay.
I think you did the math right. Yes. Yes.
3 times 4 is
Yes.
12.
Yes. Yeah, you got it.
3 times
You got
3, 129.
You got it.
Okay.
Some other things that some ladies come to us and they don't have the resources to come to the house, and the entry fee to get in the house is $200. So if somebody could actually sponsor a woman who doesn't have the finances to come in
One time.
to be able to come, to sponsor one woman or 10 women, however many you'd like.
Okay.
So those are some examples of levels of giving and things that we need that will help us.
Okay.
Another thing, if you donate $100 or more, you're entered to win a 2018 Kia Soul. Now, it's only in the state of Delaware.
What color?
I don't know that.
I'm just
I don't know
messing
that.
with
Maybe
her.
white. Maybe white. I don't know. Well, maybe you could pick the color. I'm not even sure about that part. I just
Okay.
know that you could win. That there's also contests going on that day. So last year, we actually received $1.53 for every dollar that was donated because we won the first place small charity.
Really?
Yeah, so there's prize money. I don't know if Colin
So
can
every
go to the
dollar
prizes.
donated, somebody added something to it for you.
Yes, yeah, United Way did.
Well,
through the
congratulations.
contest. Yeah, so we actually got $1.53 for every dollar donated. And I also want to say that we're not the only organization participating. So it's not just Barbara K. Brooks, of course. We want the Barbara K. Brooks to get donations, obviously, but ACE Center is participating. One of our partners, Law Red Health Center, is participating. God Goes Digital, the Georgetown Presbyterian Church. So this is the opportunity to help a lot of nonprofits, help the people of Sussex County.
Isn't it like 50 or 80 of them?
I'm not even sure how many total. I just know of some in Sussex County. I don't know the total number of people in Delaware, nonprofits in Delaware. I know Blood Bank participates. I know lots of large organizations participate in this.
Really?
Yes.
So you hope to raise some funds that day.
Yes, I
It's
do.
Thursday, June
June
7th. So if you'd write it on a piece of paper, if you'd put it in your smartphone, send me your phone number. I'll call you that day and remind you.
Yes.
Whatever it takes. But it's a
do that.
day of fundraising.
Yep,
It's a
that's
joyous
right.
day.
It is. And so Do More 24. Do More 24. Thanks, Colin, for putting that back up. That's what our
Very
page
nice.
looks like.
Wow. Can you hang out for a minute? I want to do
Sure.
something interesting.
Sure.
Are you up for a
I'm
little
here.
fun this morning?
I am.
Huh?
I'm always up for fun. Always up for fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to let Kevin come up. I'm going to let Debbie stay too. Is that okay or no? Oh, he needs to
Oh, he
talk to
wants
her.
me. Oh, he has donations
okay,
for me.
Okay.
He has donations for me.
All right, yeah. Or
Excuse
questions.
me.
Can I
Excuse
take one
me.
of these?
Yes, please.
All right, so it's Do More 24. Look that up. I'm going to ask Kevin Short to come down because I've got something really, really, really interesting I want to do. And I want to show everybody the useless box. There we go. Kevin's getting his... I could tell he's already nervous, and I never, ever thought he got nervous. But I could tell he's thinking, if this little short, bald-headed dude's going to embarrass me on public TV, I can't take it. So, here comes Debbie. Are you going to still hang out with me? You want to be part of this. And, Stacy, I need you to be ready with pictures because this is going to be something like you've
You
never
get in the
seen
center.
before.
You get in the center.
You get in the center here, Kevin.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right.
Yes, I'm positive.
Rose between
This
two
is-
thorns.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now, rose between two thorns.
Yeah.
Two roses with a thorn in the middle. Be careful, be careful. It's my brand new equipment.
I know. I didn't want to cut that cable and have to sell you a new one.
How are you doing, Kevin?
I'm well.
And,
How are you?
Good. Are y'all excited?
I am. I'm glad to see you got your ears in.
I got them.
Do you like
You
it?
like
Yep,
them?
it worked out real good. I kind of like them.
Make it louder?
Yeah, you can make it louder. That's pretty good. When they were real loud earlier, my nose started running.
Oh my
It got
goodness.
so loud. But then we realized that was a volume control.
Well, that's when you know. See?
Right.
Yeah.
When my nose starts running.
Yeah, you know to turn it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it used to be my head just sweating.
Or if there's any blood that starts coming out of the ears. You know.
Right. Let me
That
turn
too.
that back down. Okay. Too much Kevin is more than I could take. So anyway, what do you
I can
guys
get
Sometimes
closer.
I say
doing?
that too.
Hey, you've seen this, right?
I have, yes.
Okay. And you feel
If
confident
this
you could
was
operate it?
this was a surprise, then I'm okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Do you like surprises?
I hate them.
Oh no, you're
I
kidding
don't
me.
like surprises.
No, he doesn't.
I got a big one.
Okay.
Is that all right or not
Colin?
all right? Colin ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
He don't even know about
He
it.
didn't know. That's what he told me. He didn't know.
Well, he
anything
didn't
about
know.
it. That's good.
I want you to know Debbie doesn't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm the only one. So this is either my epic achievement or failure.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
it's like-
I'm under the impression that you have a big event coming up in life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do I?
I think you're getting ready to have a birthday.
I'm having a birthday. That's not a big event.
It's a big event to me.
Okay.
I've never. You'd be the only other friend I got that's turned 60 this year.
No, I'm not turning 60.
Oh, you're not turning 60?
I'm not turning 60. No.
But you're having a birthday.
I am having a birthday.
All right. Now, like, how do you celebrate a birthday?
Typically, I've got a very close friend of mine that has a birthday the day before, and so for years we've been celebrating our birthdays together. We usually go to New York, and spend
So when
the
you say
weekend.
close friend, you don't mean me or Colin.
Well, a close friend that has a birthday in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
On
A
that
day
same-
before
on that
yours.
same weekend.
Huh?
So a day before
The
mine.
day
day
before
before
yours.
yours.
So that's how I've done it for the last few years.
Really?
So, yep.
So, do you want to share with us how old you're going to be, or is that like
Yeah.
top secret?
How old am I going to be?
You're going to
53.
be 53, I think.
53.
Yeah.
Can you remember when you were born?
No.
You know, you were younger then.
I was. The first memory that I have, and you know, my parents have a picture of this, and on the picture it's documented that I was 3 years old. I was 3.5.
Okay.
Because it was in February, so I'm born in
Okay.
May. So 3.5.
Okay.
And it was my cousins pulling me in a wagon. I grew up across from the Safeway in Georgetown.
Okay.
And I don't know if I remember that because of seeing that picture, you know, all my life, and it's a false memory, but I actually remember that happening, I think. So
Okay.
that's my earliest memory, is like 3 years old.
Right.
So I don't know.
All right. We have a birthday cake for you.
Oh, cool.
Okay. But you're going to
Excellent.
have to share it and not get nothing on the tablecloth.
Okay.
Oh, look at
No
that.
candles. I don't have to blow out anything.
No.
That's good.
No
Okay.
But we're
well-
going to let Debbie sing happy
Oh, no,
birthday.
no, we don't.
Oh,
Do we
yes.
have-
No, we don't
do we
wanna
have
do
to?
that.
Oh, yeah.
Do we
Why
have to?
not?
No, we
Please,
don't want
no.
to do that.
Please.
All right. Is everybody ready
This was
here?
supposed to be pleasant. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want us to? Oh, well, then we have to.
That is so kind.
What's that? What did he
Be
say?
so kind to me.
Nothing. I didn't say a thing.
Did you want to lead us, Debbie?
No,
Yes.
no, I do
No,
not.
no, go
Are
ahead.
you
Sing.
sure?
No, no, no.
You don't sing?
Go
No,
ahead.
I don't sing. Kevin is the singer.
Do we want to get somebody on the phone to sing you happy birthday?
Oh, sure. That would even be more embarrassing. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is
Is there
Ed
any
Shockley.
phone callers that wants to sing Kevin happy birthday? 422-7336. We need you to call quickly.
Just sing it, dear.
No.
No, I'm not going to sing it. No, not after that
Debbie
introduction.
lost her chance.
Not after that introduction.
What
Your
did he say?
husband.
I missed it.
I
He
should
said
have
I
shut
can't
up.
sing. Please
Oh,
don't.
really?
No, I
Please
said
don't let her sing.
this was supposed to be pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He said it
okay.
would be
Do
unpleasant
you
if I
normally
sang.
sing?
No.
Oh,
She'll
for
never.
real?
No, it's frustrating. She'll never let me hear her sing. She can be singing in like at church, and if I get closer to her to hear her, she'll stop. She won't let me do it. She won't let me. She won't
So
let
this
me.
would really be her opportunity
This is, you know, we
to
can change
bless
all that.
us
Yeah.
No, that's,
with her
that's fine.
wonderful
That's fine.
voice.
No, you've already said that.
I was joking.
He was joking.
I was joking. I didn't say you weren't.
Are we putting you on the spot, Debbie?
But yeah, that's okay.
Huh?
But
You wanna
that's
think
okay.
it through a little
That's okay.
bit?
Go ahead.
She's gonna sing?
Somebody, no.
She does.
We need a phone caller
Yes.
to sing happy birthday
Mr.
to
Ed
Kevin.
Shockley should call.
422-7336. Is there
Yeah.
a particular language you would like it sung to you in?
English is fine.
English
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, that's
Debbie's not going to do it. Colin
No.
would rather not do it.
Yes.
And I'm just dying to do it. So
Go ahead.
anyway.
Jim, you lead
you
us.
do it.
Oh,
Go
no, I
ahead.
don't. No, it wouldn't be
I think she'll
special.
sing along with you.
Oh, you
She just-
will?
Yeah, she
I
just
can
wants.
sing with
yeah,
you,
All right.
she'll do that.
Are
But
we about
everybody
out of
would
time?
join up.
No
Yeah.
phone calls.
No.
Nobody wants to sing happy birthday to Kevin?
I'm
Are you this popular?
I'm dejected. Yeah.
Can you sing happy birthday to yourself?
No, I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
yeah,
No,
Kevin.
not doing that. No.
All right.
Because this will stay on Facebook forever. Yeah, I'm not,
No,
I'm not doing
it's
that.
small audience.
Yeah.
Small
And it
audience,
vanishes
okay?
after 30 days or something.
It's like Snapchat, okay? In other words, it just vanishes after 30 years or something like
Yeah,
that.
30
I mean,
years.
it could end up
Yeah.
being in some congressional hearings before it's over with. Who's this Kevin Short? All right, whose wife won't sing.
And who's
No, not
demonstrating mental illness by singing happy birthday to himself.
And it's confirmed, everything.
Exactly.
That killed his life insurance policy possibilities. We'll
Look
just
at this
say
cake.
happy
It's
birthday. We won't
Yes,
sing
we
happy
can just
good.
say happy birthday,
Happy
dear.
birthday, Kevin.
I think you
birthday,
should
dear.
sing. I think
No,
the
we're
two of
not.
you
By
should
golly,
sing.
let's sing.
Let's
Happy
sing. No, I'm
birthday
ready
to this
for it.
guy.
There you
Go ahead.
All right, will you help me?
1,
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
That's
Crazy guy.
That was
Happy
very special.
birthday.
Thank
How was
you very
that?
much.
Now, how often do you get that for
Never.
free
There you
inside of a thrift stores
That's right.
that has a restaurant inside of it?
No,
Anyway, I just wanted to say,
Thank
because
you
we're
very
not
much.
going to see you next Saturday.
That's right.
No, we're
Okay? And we really do appreciate you. And we thank you for all your support. More importantly, your friendship, your wit, your wisdom, and your hair advice. Our friend Kevin Short.
Yeah, well, the hair's all going next week.
Oh, really?
So,
Will you
yeah.
get another shave?
Yeah, I'm going to shave it all.
Where do you get that done?
Trimmings in New York City.
Because they use a real straight razor.
Yep.
I knew it. I've heard this
I've been
story
waiting.
before.
Yeah, she's been telling me you got to get this done. I said, well, it's only 2 weeks away.
Really?
So this morning it was like it's only a week away. So we're good.
You've
We've
seen
been
the
on the
movie The Shaggy
countdown.
Dog?
The Shaggy DA.
The Shaggy DA.
Yeah.
The Shaggy DJ. The Shaggy DJ.
Well, thank you
right.
very much. Is this this is
Your cake. Smith Island.
Each one of
Island
those
cake.
is a slice. That's how many people.
okay, no problem.
We had it out. Kevin, Colin,
It's
Thanks.
it's cookies and cream, I think, is what it is, like an Oreo.
Cool.
cookie.
you're not allergic to it, are you?
No,
Darn.
Okay.
no, we're fine. Yeah.
All right. Now, did you want to say anything about Debbie's organization and brag on her a little bit and massage her ego?
I'm really proud of what she's done, and I think this week you have a resident that's been there with you for a year,
Yes,
and
Wow, congratulations.
she's doing very well.
Is that the time frame or?
No, they can stay as long as they'd like.
Okay,
as long,
they
till
can?
they need
Okay,
to recover.
okay.
Yeah, as long as
but
they
she's
need
been
to
there a
recover.
year, and she's ready to ready to move on.
Yes, she is.
And
Okay.
that's kind of the whole
Made a
object
difference.
of the house. Yeah,
Yes.
Right.
and it's made a big difference.
Wow.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot. I think it's a lot more work than she thought when she started it.
Like the brochure didn't explain it all.
No,
When she
no,
got into it?
no. And but
It's been good.
It's ever evolving. Though.
It's
It's
yeah,
ever
it
evolving.
changes for everybody, and she's really there. She digs into their lives, and she helps with life advice, and she kind of she's a life coach to try
Right.
to get them from out of recovery into society, and
Right.
and that transition can be it has there's
Because I would believe
there's
every
issues.
person comes with their own select personality,
They sure do.
you know,
And
and
you've got,
Own set of challenges.
you've got 6 people living with each other, which
Right.
that goes without
Wonderfully.
There's no problem with that at all.
Right. So she's like the glue that holds them all
she
together.
absolutely
We try
is.
to be.
And
she's-
then her number one subject is you.
and
keeping
then there's
Kevin Short straight.
and then there's then there's that. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm helpful or not in this process, but I
There
try
you
to
are.
be.
And my
Well,
son
some-
is very supportive, Rob.
Yes, he
I have a
is.
son who's very supportive.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
very good.
I have
Well,
lots
I'm
of
Well,
proud
you have a
of
lot
both
of
of you.
family that helps out.
Yes, I
You
do.
know,
I
you
do
have
have a
your,
lot.
your,
My
your-
niece.
your
Yeah.
brothers, your nieces and nephews. Yeah.
My brothers.
Oh,
and
Debbie
my
has
sister.
brothers?
I
Yep.
do. I have 2 brothers.
I didn't know that.
I do.
We're gonna have to get some more details from them.
And they help out a lot. They're my emergency. They're my emergency.
There's one that
people.
would tell you anything you wanted to know.
Okay, that's
And
the guy
more.
we want
Yeah,
on.
And more.
and then if you didn't think it was enough, he'd just make it up on the spot.
That's the guy we want on.
I'll bring him over one day.
Oh my goodness.
And my other brother wouldn't say much.
He might.
No, he wouldn't. He probably wouldn't.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Very
I'm glad you
quiet.
started
Well,
it.
thank you.
I
Thank
remember
you.
you talking about it, and then it really happened, and it's really making a difference. And you know, it's that old saying: people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. And this is obvious.
Well, thank you. And
It's
thank you
obvious.
for the opportunity to let me come on and talk about it and share with people what we're trying to do and what we're doing in the community.
And I can say this. I don't know if she would say this or she'd feel comfortable, but there are a couple other houses in Georgetown that are in the same business, if you want. You
Okay.
know, that offer the same services, they say, but the difference is there's somebody there at the house that stays with these girls and she does the life coaching. The other places are just they're rooming houses. It's a place to
Sometimes.
get
I mean, everybody has a different business
she doesn't
model.
want to talk about that because it's it's the competition. But
Right.
we've seen it, and there's some girls that prefer to live there because there's no rules. They
Right.
can do whatever.
Right.
But they're not coming out a year later and ready to get back into life.
Right.
So
Necessarily. They're
it's
not
not
necessarily
necessarily. So it's a
Debbie's
great
structured.
thing. Yeah, very structured.
It's Debbie's
Believe
way.
me, I've
It's
lived.
Debbie's
I've
way.
lived inside that structure before this happened.
It's
so,
Debbie's
yes.
way.
Yes. There's
And everybody's happy when we're doing it Debbie's way.
there's two ways to do
I
things:
am.
Debbie's way or Debbie's way mad.
Right.
So you can just take. Your
Oh
pick.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Thank you, dear.
I've not
Cool.
seen Debbie mad yet.
Oh, it doesn't happen often.
Okay.
But it's epic when it does.
Really?
Yeah, it's usually pretty epic.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So how
It can
long you
happen.
two guys been married here?
We're coming up on 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah,
7 years. Wow.
Lucky 7.
Wow. Very good.
Yeah.
Good job.
In September, right?
Yep.
September.
And it was a big surprise wedding. In other words, when you got
9,
married.
10, 11.
Yeah, September.
9,
Yeah, it
10,
was.
11. When is
Yeah.
it?
9, 10, 11.
September
Or
10th.
September
11
10th
is
of
when we
this
got
year.
married.
Oh,
9, 10,
okay.
11. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
She
very
did that. We could remember it, and then I could never remember it. That didn't help.
Well, just put a contact in your smartphone
It's in there. Yeah.
under the word
I did.
anniversary.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes
Well,
that
I'm going to
works,
have
sometimes
to
it doesn't.
do Colin's commercial.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Okay, if
Is it
that's
Colin's
okay.
turn?
I think I could do Colin's commercial.
Okay,
wanna
why
do
don't
Colin's
I'm gonna-
commercial?
Yeah, if I had that
dip out.
envelope, I think I know.
There it is, right there.
No,
The checklist
no,
is in
no,
there.
No.
All right. Well, we'll have you back on in a few
Cool.
minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Dean coming out?
Dean is coming out. Debbie,
I
did
got
you
some
get
dessert
everything
for our delicious
covered?
dish? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Kevin. Happy birthday for real.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay. Didn't mean to embarrass you, but if it did, I'm glad. Anyway, folks, this is a live show. In case you never knew it, this is not rehearsed. This is done every single week right here at Smith's Cafe. So anyway, so it's done right here at Smith's Cafe, and we have a lot of fun. As you can see, we're going to have Stacy on in just a minute or two. She's gathering all of her thoughts. We're going to try to surprise her with something if we can. So we'll see. Okay? All right. Colin, how you holding up?
Hey, I'm doing good. How
What
are
do you think of
holding up?
everything here today? Thanks for helping me with that.
Yeah, no problem. How I charged it to Kevin. Told him to
Oh,
put it on his
that's
bill.
fine.
Yeah.
This is the cake.
The cake, yeah.
Yeah. We didn't want you to be offended.
Right. I hope you
So-
like it since you're paying for it.
Right. Just remember, each one of those slices is for somebody.
Right. And they're charged individually. All right, Walt Service
All right.
Center is open.
Yes, they are.
Tracy is there. She's taking your appointments. She's going to take your phone calls. If you want to stop in, schedule an appointment, you can do that. How about if you need air in your tires?
You know, that's important because if your tires are low on air right now, they will build up more heat than they should going
Right.
down the road, and that causes them sometimes to blow out.
They could blow out or just
Yep.
wear bad and
Wear
and-
prematurely.
Right, you could have one tire worn way more than another tire.
Right.
And then you get off schedule. I like buying my tires 4 at a time, not like 2 at
Right,
a time or
right.
1 at a time.
They've both been within 6 feet of each other.
Exactly.
In other
Yeah.
words, where the two front ones have been, the two back ones were almost there.
Right, almost. Right.
Almost.
Right. So anyway, you can just stop in at any time. We're open at Wall Service Center and just pull up. I say pull up by the Pepsi machine. You'll see it out there.
Does it
And
still work?
The Pepsi machine?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
It works
All
at
right.
collecting money. It just doesn't work good at giving
vending
you a
the
product.
soda. Okay.
Right.
It's kind of an antique.
Right. I want to put one that takes dollar bills in there now, but I don't want it to work. I just want it to take the dollar bills.
Right. You're tired of counting all the extra coins.
Right, exactly. So anyway, yeah, you can just stop in for that service. And another thing you can just stop in for, no appointment needed, is check in before you go through inspections.
Oh, yeah,
look at the
lights, turn
and-
signals, wipers.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, there's nothing worse than riding all the way to either Georgetown or Dover.
Or Newcastle.
Yeah.
Going all the
Right.
way from Georgetown to Newcastle to find out your right rear tail lights out.
Exactly. For a $5 or $10 bulb.
Yeah.
It's pretty, well, it's a waste of time and it's a waste
Right.
of your money.
And then you still got to go get it fixed.
Exactly. You got to get it fixed anyway, and you've got to drive all the way back up there.
So you're saying somebody could literally just kind of swing in while you're open.
Right.
And let Tracy know you're getting ready to go through inspection. You'll check the lights and the signals and the brake lights.
Right.
And your wipers and send you on your way.
That's right. We're going to look at everything right there and get you back on the road ASAP. And
no
if it doesn't
charge
need-
unless you need something.
Right. If you need it, we don't give
Right.
wipers away. We don't give
Right.
bulbs away. But,
Right.
But
Right.
we're gonna
And-
look at it and let you know for free.
Right.
If you need
What
it,
you need or
if
what
you
you
want to go
don't
fix
need.
it yourself, fine. But we're going to let you know either way what needs to be done.
Well, I'd like them to get you to fix it because that's what keeps
Well, I
you
would
doing
too.
these community services.
Right. Right.
All right.
So give us a call, 422-8110. WallsServiceCenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop by there anytime and bring your dog and take them into the dog park.
Or bring your kayak and go
be
kayaking.
Be kind to your dog.
Be kind to your dog.
Right. Take your dog and your kayaking or to the dog park.
Mm-hmm. That'd be good. All right. Have I missed anything, Stacy? I need to know, and I'm going to have her on for just a minute. I think I neglected to see if she would like to sing Happy Birthday to Kevin. So I forgot to ask her. So our next guest is going to be Stacy, and we're going to talk about some different things. She's got a lot of information already prepared for us, and we're going to drag it out of her somehow, some way here during this show. So Stacy works with me 2 or 3 days a week, and is a big help. And she, I wouldn't say she volunteered to come in today, but Katie took the day off, which was nice. Her and Violet are going on a little trip together, and then we asked Stacy if she would give a hand because we need somebody. We can't do this show without a Katie or a Stacy. So anyway, how are you?
Good.
You doing okay? You look
Yes.
nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
All right. Did Kevin Short look nervous from over there?
No, he didn't look nervous.
Okay. Look at what he did. He inhaled that cake.
I saved you a slice and I saved Colin a slice.
Isn't he something?
Yes, he did save a
He
slice.
did, didn't he?
Y'all got bite-sized
You can
donuts.
move right on if you want. Appreciate. It's the thought that counts.
He's going to roll it up and make you a little cake pop. That's
Right.
what he's going to do.
So, what do we want to talk about? Are we looking for somebody in the military to be on next or when is it? Next Saturday?
Yes. It's
May
well,
28th.
It'll be on
It'll
our
be-
show on
Right.
next Saturday, but Memorial Day is.
Did we say that or not? Did we say we want somebody in the military to be on and talk about their military experience?
We
or-
have not said that
We
yet.
have not said that. I thought we said that. But if you are a military person and you would like to join us, it's next Saturday is the last Saturday before Memorial Day.
Yes.
All right. So if you'd like to join us and you're in the military, and I'd like to hear from some people in the military about what it's been like. What it's been like, you not only do you make a sacrifice to serve the country, so does your family.
Yes,
in other
absolutely.
words, so if you are wanting to be on our show next week, track us down, okay? Send me a note somehow and let me know that you'd like to be on, and we'll try to squeeze you in. But with Memorial Day being the following Monday, we wouldn't mind having a couple people on that we can say thank you to, as well as let them share some experiences with us.
Yeah, I thought it would be great, especially for Memorial Day, to
Yep.
tell us a little bit about military life.
Yep. What's it like? What have you been through? Or, would you do it again? Or are you still doing it? Some people are in for a long time. Was there something else? We talked about needing a helper for the show. I'm just looking to be able to have an extra person on standby. How would you describe everything that has to be done here?
You have to be organized.
Okay. Got to be
you're-
on it all the time.
Yes, multitasking.
So you
especially
take
with-
pictures.
Take the pictures.
You line the guests up. So when they come in, you greet them.
Yes.
And you kind of explain the timer, and you explain talking to the microphone. And if there's 2 people, you got to put another chair up here. And
That I forgot.
that's okay. That's okay. I only have 2 pages of notes so far.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, and you got the timer, and then when we're talking, you take pictures, and
The
it's
Facebook
hard,
pages.
Right.
The comment for people.
right? Because you keep up with 2 of the Facebook pages.
Yes.
It's I think Weller's does Delmarva and Jim Weller. So it's on a couple different Facebook. It's on 5 different Facebook pages, but we're really keeping up with the 2, and I think Colin keeps up with WRDE. But
And everybody's been, all your guests are always so nice the times that I have done it.
But we run through a
It's a
few
great
people on a
experience.
Saturday, don't we?
Yeah, today's been busy.
I always say it's the busiest show ever, but every week it seems like the busiest show ever. But we move through them pretty good, and we like to have a lot of businesses as well as nonprofits, and kind of help people out and do our part to support the community and stuff like that with the show. But we need another helper.
And it's early in the morning.
6 o'clock.
Early.
Early. And you help set up, like this table here, you get it out and put the tablecloth on it and, help, some stuff. You don't need to know anything technical as far as the wires and stuff, but as far as just general helping set up and take down, just a little bit of help there. And it's Saturday morning. So, and we're not looking for somebody every week. It's just that Katie's got a busy life and a busy summer coming up, and I want her to at least be able to take off now and then. And I know Stacy is very willing to do it, but it's not. What did you said something one time that was funny? You said I'm too in love with the back of my eyelids.
Yeah.
Meaning that
and
you'd
Saturday
rather,
mornings I like
right.
to sleep.
Right.
I
so.
do, and this is.
And I didn't make her come till 6:30, 6:45
yeah,
today.
he shows me a lot of grace on
Right,
Saturday mornings
so.
when he asks me to do this.
But I appreciate her and I appreciate Katie. But I want Katie every now and then, not often, but every now and then to be able to take a day off.
Yes,
so we're looking
especially
for
with her
another
daughter, so.
another helper is what we're looking for. So and we would pay you $10 an hour basically, and we would buy your breakfast. So it would be 6 to 10 is how many hours? I forgot. 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So it'd be 4.5 hours, and we would buy your breakfast. If anybody has an interest, send me a note and we'll talk. But there's
the breakfast sold me.
The breakfast sold you?
Yes.
Oh, don't forget to get my ticket and your
Already
ticket.
got it.
Okay, good. And so but just another little thing you have to do. So that, you know, you just have to make sure that you got everybody's tickets. George paid his own bill today.
Yeah, there's little
but-
things that pop up that.
Right. Making notes and stuff like that.
There's a sheet.
Oh, yeah. There's a
there's
sheet, like a check sheet.
Yeah, it's got like
Yep.
a little check sheet that is very helpful.
Yep.
Make sure you stay on track.
Right. Right.
And of course, the set list, it kind of tells you who's on next and keeps you on track.
Right, but
and
you got to let them know that, you know, have
Yeah.
a seat for a little bit, and then you got to let them know,
so
come on,
everybody's
and
on the same page. And
don't walk in front of the cameras, in other
yeah,
words.
or throw pins. Or
Right, don't throw pins. I was just going to hold it, but anyway. So have you seen this box yet?
Yeah. I
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah,
So
when I
no
was
big
on
deal to
before.
you.
No, it's
All
a
right.
useless box.
It's a useless box.
I call it a dust collector.
A dust collector. Okay. My wife calls it clutter and a waste of $20. I only had $20 in it. I found out how much I paid. So, was there anything else you wanted to talk about? I can't remember. I thought you and I had 2 or 3 things we wanted to cover today. I don't know. You tell me.
That I thought was the
it?
help and the military that we came up with. I
We're
touched
looking
you.
for some segment ideas.
Yeah,
Like-
that was something that we came
Right.
up with because the last half hour usually.
We do the Dean's Delicious Dishes.
Yeah, we do Dean's Delicious Dishes, but I thought it would be a neat idea if we had like a segment of the week. For instance, you suggested law. To
Right.
discuss law.
We have a
or
friend that's interested in being
maybe
on.
spring home improvements,
Yep.
you know, as far as maybe some things that we could do, even landscaping things we could do
Right,
for
a
our
tip.
land.
Right.
You know, as far as our
When to
gardens,
weed eat,
our
when
flowers.
to not weed eat, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gardening tips.
Yeah,
That
that's
would be
something I
good.
need desperately.
Yeah, gardening
My gardening
tips.
is.
Well,
my-
I saw you had a nice snake stop by.
Yeah, my husband took care of that before
Did
I
he
went
really?
further. Yes,
Okay.
he did.
All right. They had a talk.
But this was my first year garden, and
Oh, is it really?
Yes, and
Okay.
I've already. My husband helped me plow it back up.
Okay.
Because nothing came up, so we're
Okay.
trying round 2, and now it's kind of got a lot of rain, so
Okay, yeah.
it might be around 3.
Might be around
3
3.
strikes, I'm going to be out and just go to the store.
Oh, don't give up that easy. Don't give up that easy. Just think what it's like to be a farmer.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause
and have your whole field sopping wet right now.
Yes,
In other
they-
words, you know, they just
they need prayers.
they
need
do.
prayers.
They do because they continually take seed, which is money, and just keep putting it in the ground and
Yeah.
hoping and praying that it comes up and that it gives them a good yield.
Just
so
to
farmers
help
are special.
supply.
We need to get
food for
Jay
our table.
Baxter back on here again
I
sometime.
have.
I bet he's real busy though.
I've already contacted him,
Okay.
and I think he's going to be on as soon as his kids' fruits and
Produce stand.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd like to bring the kids on, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Even if we could get them on the week before it opens, if possible.
Yes.
You know, but whatever, you work it out. But if you ever want to be on the show, we're mainly looking for people, nonprofits, businesses. We want to get paid if you're going to promote your business, but nonprofits, you know, or if you have a hobby or a craft, like Mark Yoder said something about his wife makes quilts.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
let me
that was
forget
pretty
that.
neat.
I want to try to get
Yeah,
her
if
on
you have
too.
a segment idea, you know,
Yeah.
just put it on Weller Does Delmarva, and
Send
we'll
us a
look
note.
at them. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll, you
But
know,
that's
see
what we're
we
looking
could
for.
find to get
Yeah.
that, you know,
The last
that
hour.
segment idea on. Yeah, absolutely.
9 to 10. We'd like to have 2 or 3 different segments. We try to let that be our fun time. In other words, when we get done with the radio and we're on TV, we try to just kind of, you know, have a lot of fun with everybody. So I'm going to let you go for now, unless you had anything else. Anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
And would you see if Dean is planning on doing?
I will.
But let me know if it's a no. Let me know if it's a yes, if you would. Okay. All right. Because Kevin needs to know. He's only going to wait so long. That's it for them corn nuggets. So anyway, so that's Stacy, and I appreciate her helping, and she works with me through the week and does a lot of good things. And like I say, Katie will be back next week, but we need one more helper. So if that's you and you'd like to come and help us out, it is help. It's work. I mean, I will tell you, it's nonstop. But we could use another person. So with all that said, we're looking for segment ideas. I actually talked to Mark Johnson yesterday, and he said he'd like to do a segment talking about some home repairs and seasonal things that people do and don't do and can do and should do and stuff like that. Maybe we'll talk Kevin Short into doing a segment. Things, just tips for, anybody with any kind of audio or sound equipment, what to do and not to do and stuff like that, whether you got your own little band or something like that, or whether you have a church or whatever. Is Dean going to come on? No Dean. Oh, my gosh, he's busy. Now what are we going to do? We're going to have to cook our own food. Huh? Come on over here, Kevin. I'll talk to you. Because Kevin's chin just sank because no Dean's Delicious Dishes today. That means that the restaurant is very busy. Very busy. So, folks, I want to thank you for your support of Smith's Cafe. This is a wonderful place to eat, and people are coming, people are going. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open 7 days a week. I think that Kevin's father really enjoys eating here and has been a lifelong friend of the Smiths. We need some segment suggestions. Do you have any for us?
I know. Well, Dean's Delicious Dishes
was a good one.
Yeah.
What do you wish he'd have brought out today? Like if you could have just waved a magic wand and picked whatever Dean would have brought, what would it have been?
A hot turkey sandwich and corn nuggets.
Hot turkey sandwich and corn nuggets. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're not bringing it, but that's a good one.
Well, and they're delicious whether Dean's bringing them
but
out.
But they
or not.
roast the turkey, just
they
so
do.
you know.
They do.
I mean, this isn't like deli meat or anything.
No, this is the real deal.
This is real deal.
Yeah.
Same way with their hot roast
Thanksgiving
beef.
dinner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you come here on Mother's Day?
I did not.
You did not?
No,
Okay.
did not.
All right.
It's here for Easter, but not for Mother's Day.
Okay. And how is your mom doing?
She's doing well.
And how's Pepsi doing?
He was just groomed yesterday, so I have not seen him since the grooming. So
this is their new dog.
That may be that's my next surprise.
Where did you get it groomed? Where did you get him groomed?
Dad did it. I didn't.
Oh, Dad's a groomer?
Canine Cabin.
Dad's a
no,
groomer?
no.
Canine Cabin. I saw that yesterday somewhere in my travels. It's back off the road a little bit.
It's out behind our house. Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Sand Hill Road. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep, I went from Georgetown yesterday to Milton.
Okay, well then you had.
And I went almost to, is it McGee Plumbing and Heating, and made a left?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you passed Canine Cabin. So,
okay,
yep.
I saw it out there.
That's where they went, and I'm sure he's cute as ever. So
okay,
I'm anxious to see him. I'll see him.
So your dad no longer grooms the animals?
No. Having Dad near that animal with a sharp object would probably be.
But your dad still does plumbing.
He does. Yes.
And what is he?
83.
83.
Yes.
Well, hey, we never got your age, Kevin.
53, I said. Yeah.
Oh, 53?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
all right.
53.
I didn't know you were over 50.
I want to say something. Speaking of birthdays, today is John Thompson's birthday.
John Thompson. Let's get him on the phone.
That will never happen.
Why not?
He wouldn't call on a bet.
No, we're going to call him.
No, that's not going to work.
Hold on.
No, trust me. This is a bad idea.
Well, can I try?
No, he won't do it.
Well, he won't know.
Okay, well, you can try if you want.
I got to find his number. John, John.
Oh, he's going to love this idea.
Hold on. I might not have his number. Just a second.
That's too bad.
John Thompson, the realtor?
No.
No, it's not John Thompson, the realtor.
No.
It's John Thompson, the reminders. Is that his number?
That's it. Yep.
We're going to call John. Is he awake or is it too early?
Oh, no, he'll be awake. That's not a problem. Yeah, whether he answers the phone or not, it's another issue.
I need the cordless mic because this is going to be epic.
Okay.
You guys are ready? Oh, I'm sorry. You want to call him on a regular phone? Here you go.
This will really confuse him.
There it is, Colin. All right, we're going to call him on the regular phone. I'm sorry, John.
We're going to call him and let him know this is going to happen.
Oh, don't do that.
No, not at all. Sorry, I didn't say
I
that.
want it to be fun.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Tell him we're calling him. We only got a couple minutes. All right, so anyway.
His birthday's week before mine.
I got some crazy feedback now, but it's okay.
He's a little bit older. Not a lot.
It's ringing, but it's really hot. The phone side of it.
Oh, and we can't even hear it. It's in your ears only.
Oh, okay. It's in there though, but it feels good.
Whatever.
It's tickling my ears a little bit.
It's like getting that
You got the
tens.
volume control right there.
Yeah. All right.
It's like going to Dr. Bud and they put the tens on you and ask you how much you can stand.
At the tone,
I
please
got a
record your
voicemail. I don't know what to do.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Just wish him a happy birthday.
Hey, John, it's Jim Weller. We're live on my show, and I wanted to take this opportunity to wish you a happy birthday.
And this was totally Jim's idea, John.
It was totally Jim's idea, but I just want you to know we appreciate you, appreciate your friendship. We hope you have a joyous birthday, and if there's any gift you didn't get, you let me know, and I'll see to it that Kevin gets it for you. All right? So God bless you, my friend John, and I'll see you. Sorry we couldn't get you on the show. Bye. All right, we're done with that phone call. If they want to disconnect. All right, we disconnected. So that was that. Should we try him again or just let him ride?
No,
All right, what other bit of news do you want to give us,
no,
Kevin?
that's that's probably enough. Are we? Did you see any of the royal wedding this morning?
No, but my wife was up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning doing something.
Really?
Yeah, I mean like previews of it or interviews or something.
Yeah.
So did you watch some of it?
No. We were taping it currently.
Oh, okay. So you can go home and watch it right after this show.
Yeah. So that's the rest of our weekend activities.
Have you ever been a kayaker?
No. You'd be surprised how little kayaking I've done. Yeah.
No, really?
I've never done any kayaking.
Okay. They have a new kayak out that I'm excited. I got one. It's called the Boss.
Yeah. Does
And
it have
it's like
stabilizers?
well, it's bigger, is what it is. Literally, it's literally big enough to put a cooler on.
Really?
And I haven't got it in the water yet, but it's made me feel a lot more comfortable. It's like a catamaran of kayaks.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And so I'm going to do a little kayaking. I've recently started walking.
Yeah, I understand you've recently taken up walking. Yes.
So now I'm doing some kayaking.
How's that working out?
It's working out real good.
Good.
Yep. I've learned this, and it's very unsafe, so don't follow my practices. But the center of the road is better on your back than the edges of the road because the road's cramped.
With the exception of the traffic.
With the exception of but I can almost walk from my office to my house and not hit any traffic.
Really?
Yeah, in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, and that's usually
So
when I do
you don't think they're
lunch.
going to put a toll plaza on Appel's Road anytime soon?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's not
This
the
is
plan.
no lie, though. They were out there one day digging under the road, Del Dot, and I stopped and I said, "Are you guys putting in a toll booth?" And they said, "Yeah, we're just debating on what the toll would be." But they were just putting
It'd
a
have
drain.
to be $50. Yeah.
to afford to make enough money to keep up with the
for it.
road?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, but anyway, I want to remind people, Weller's does sell kayaks, and today, with all the rain, you might have some kayaking opportunities that you never dreamed possible.
You could. I know at work we could kayak in our retention pond.
There you go.
We had ducks landing in it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we had little rubber duckies. We decoyed them with.
Oh,
and
okay.
that caused them to come in. But
No kidding.
Yeah.
You kept them from the fair.
Exactly.
Little rubber duckies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. But anyway, we are selling kayaks and want to sell some kayaks. Man, we're about out of time. I can't believe it. Now, you're not going to be here next weekend, right?
I will not be. No.
Okay.
I will be in New York City.
All right. And then after that, you've got June. And then on June 7th is Debbie's Do More 24
That's
event.
right.
We want to remind people about that. And we want to tell them Wall Service Center is open today. And Weller's is open. And we need another helper with the show sometime. And anything else I need to mention or make sure people don't forget or know about? I'm going to the Old Mill tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. I'm very excited about it. So I'm looking forward to having some crabs. And today at 2:30, I have a granddaughter having a little dance recital.
Really?
And I think it's at Del Tech.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's every day it's something. Tell you another thing I've started doing. Friday nights we're bowling at 5 o'clock.
Really?
Milford Bowling Lanes is half price, and it's kind of cool. So my son
That
goes.
was holding you back, was it?
That was holding me back.
Yeah.
So that half price is all it took.
Okay.
So I'm doing bowling.
Does that
now.
come with shoes?
No, got to pay for the shoes.
Okay.
That's where they get you.
I'm big at bringing my own shoes. That whole
I just
thing
wore
about
no shoes.
Huh?
I just wore no shoes.
Really?
I bowl barefoot.
That whole
No,
thing
I'm
about
kidding.
putting other shoes on is
Right.
I'm
It's
not,
kind of.
yeah, it's kind of weird for
It's
me.
kind of like going to the dentist, and you know all that equipment they're putting in your mouth. was just in another person's
Yeah,
mouth.
but I kind of got an idea they may have. I think there's a better chance that that's been cleaned than the shoes.
them shoes.
Yeah.
Now you would have to believe roller skates are probably very sterile.
or ice skates. Yeah.
Or ice skates.
Yeah, that's true.
So, ice skates are used in cold weather.
Yeah.
So all the germs are
all
killed.
the bacteria is gone. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm
All right.
worried that I missed something. I hope I didn't miss anything.
I don't-
Smith's is open 7 days a week, which means they're open tomorrow.
Yep.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If they close early, they close at 7:30 on Sunday.
On Sunday.
It's normally 8 o'clock.
But they
Okay.
have dumplings tomorrow.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Made the Smith
Made
way.
the Smith way. You're exactly
Made
right.
the Smith way. I may stop here on my way to the old mill and eat some dumplings.
Okay. That's always good. Yeah.
You know, Colin has
Have
been
a
so
bowl
busy.
full of dumplings before you go to an all-you-can-eat.
Colin
Yeah.
and I used to come down here once, twice a week, and he has just not been afforded the opportunity to take a couple, maybe 3-hour lunches here lately. So
Did
we're
you
glad
stop
he's busy,
buying?
though.
Is that what happened?
No, it had nothing to do with that.
No.
No.
You were okay.
Because I was never buying, so I didn't stop
Okay.
buying.
Well,
I never was
maybe,
buying.
Maybe
Right, I never
that'll-
started.
Maybe
I didn't
that'll
wanna-
be the next offer.
Well, you know, Donald Trump says if you don't start it, you don't have to stop it.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just saying. So I'm looking forward to Weller's having a good day. We have got some really nice new employees. In fact, actually today I'm meeting another gentleman. So
Really?
But Brooks and Brandon are going, and we sure
Now,
do miss them.
in all honesty, in a day like today where it's torrential downpours,
We'll be
there's-
swamped.
Really?
Yeah, it's contractors and farmers.
Oh,
It's-
because they're not working
their
and they need
time
to make
is the
the
least
deal
valuable today.
And you probably do. It takes a lot less time to walk around a trailer and see what's going on than a car.
Well, you could spend 40 minutes to an hour out there.
Really?
Yeah, because what happens is they start out saying, I want to look at a 6x12 enclosed trailer.
And then they think, oh, you know what? We might want to go a little bigger.
Right, might
Yeah.
want to go a little bigger. Oh, I didn't know this is what 6 inches taller looks like. Because
Yeah.
the people I compete against just stock the bare bones.
Right.
Where we try to stock, if you want to look at a 6x12 enclosed, I might have 10 different versions.
Right.
And then I might have an aluminum one.
Yep.
You know, and ramp door, double door, what do you want? And
So all the people that are precluded from working, like farmers and
man,
construction
today will be a
workers,
busy day.
Are going to be, yeah.
I'm
Wow.
for real,
How about
genuinely.
that?
And sheds are selling like crazy, but we're getting them delivered as best we can. It's just been a really nice year if we could find enough help. But right now we got some good help. Got another salesman just came on board who is a salesman, came from the car industry, and his name's Bert Butler.
We've
and
had
a lot of people know him.
We've had a great year. We've had 2 people start this past week.
Well, there
So-
you go. All right, we're in the last 45 seconds. Is there anything else I should say? Kevin Short's birthday is next Saturday, so if you want to send him a gift, he probably takes a 2XL gift card.
There you go. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, yeah.
So he doesn't like to celebrate. I love celebrating birthdays. I'm just crazy about it. So, but I like celebrating everything. Everything. To
My
me
father
is
always said,
celebration.
"You only have one birthday; the rest are just celebrations."
Right, just celebrations. All right, now I hear the music.
There you
That
go.
means we are about done. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a good weekend. I appreciate you watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Check it out at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. If you ever want to be on, let us know. Be safe, be kind, be there. I'll see you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, Kevin?
Cool. Thanks.